just so people remember. Okay, so we're up to session number 27 for this game. So we've got videos up to session 20, so quite a few to go back and watch if you want to.
And the last session was hilarious.
It was. Things that happen.
Summer dress.
I cannot believe some things that actually transpired actually happened without question.
But does he still have the stalker?
Possible. Okay, so tonight we're continuing on, and at the table we have Josh,
Hi, I'm Chauvel.
the paladin who doesn't use the detect undead spell around undead.
I don't have to detect undead. What's the problem?
You have
You have detect good and evil,
Yeah, I'm going to have to detect good and evil,
which
yes.
detects undead.
Yes.
Shocker.
There's many undead around there. There's no doubt about that. I know exactly where we are.
No, but you could have done it
No.
beforehand, before getting to the town.
He didn't want to cast a divine spell in the middle of an area where it's executed.
We're back in where he got enslaved.
I know,
Of course there's undead here.
I know, but you could have done it
No.
before you reached
No.
there.
No.
You had ample time in the carriage.
No. Yeah, the ample time in the carriage would have been, oh look, there's undead in front of the carriage.
Or it's undead within range. Bing!
There's probably about 8 undead, because there's 8 undead horses.
Well, even before you got to town,
No.
you were walking for
No.
like 8 days.
You sure they're undead, not just bone columns?
No, they're undead.
Does it matter? I'm still pretty sure they class that as undead.
Depends on what I think there might be constructs actually.
Okay.
But a
Class
spell
is
might
construct.
detect constructs.
Right.
I'd have to look closely at the spell when he casts it to go bing!
Yeah, although.
I don't think he chooses what he looked for, but he might do.
Yeah.
Okay, so then next we have is M.
So if he
Wow.
casts a spell, does he glow?
No, but it's obviously he's casting it.
What?
I just thought his eyes glowed, or at least it looked.
Either that or he
One of my class
he
five
stands in a
spells.
ring of sunlight.
Look pretty side. I am Zal.
Sometimes it's 30 feet, sometimes it's an entire town's worth.
I don't know where I am. So that will be fun.
Galantry!
I'm actually
Yeah, we're there
in the
too.
city.
Well, Galantry's a country.
Well, I know that. But there's also
could've gone
Galantry is also the name of the
Galantry City is the name of the city.
Oh right,
Or I could have said Mystara, the name of the world.
that would have that yeah that would have been right.
Plane of darkness. Where am I?
Floating in space and time.
Learning, as far as everyone else knows, you're learning stuff at the Great School of Magic. The safest place for a cleric to be, I'm sure.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
she
sure-
really isn't.
Yeah.
And then we have Ross.
Yes, Yogdri. Wildheart. Just getting out of a...
You're about 10 days behind them.
No. I was smart. I got into the luggage.
So you'll carry on.
Yep.
The big guy was carrying you.
Yes, you make it into the city when they unzip the bag, so they'll find you the next day. That's okay. I think it was
You're
only like
suffocating.
1 week of travelling.
It's alright.
Or
I've
2.
got plenty of food.
And then we have Stefan.
So today I am Shava Nailo.
Shava, change your name.
So, Shava Lolly.
Yeah.
You will now be known as Lolly.
Sherbo.
Sherbet.
I'm a pretty princess. Actually, did you have a sex change as well, or are you still?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a potion.
Oh right.
So, are you going to mix some other
And the
stuff?
potion said drink me, so he did.
Yeah. So, you're going to mix some other ones and see if it makes it permanent?
No.
Or maybe it already is permanent.
Maybe, I don't
Didn't
know.
I do that? I can't remember what happened.
Oh,
Oh no, that's right. That's right. I got the
Stone of Destiny.
no, I got the fire vodka.
Yeah.
I got that drink.
But
Basically.
yeah, pretty much some weird, awkward just no whitish thing right now.
Okay, so after you you're alpha-fired, you've met the others, you've gone back up to your room to ponder the meaning of all these birds singing around you constantly.
I think I was aggressively playing my harp.
Yes, you were. At which point one of your bags rolls over and opens.
My bags.
Yeah.
Okay. This
So
is
the bag that you had kept one of your prized musical possessions in?
my bagpipes?
Yes.
Okay.
And out pops a halfling.
And a
What
flute.
the fuck? A halfling?
Whoa, hello.
You remember that halfling?
What did you do with my bagpipes?
You left him in the tower.
Please.
Can't leave him in the tower?
Well, you crawled into some
Yeah, no.
crawled
Yeah,
into
he's
bagpipes.
talking about bagpipes. You don't own any bagpipes, miss.
Yes, I do.
Mm,
What are you doing in my luggage?
What? This isn't your luggage.
Yes, it is
This
my
is
luggage.
a grumpy dwarf's luggage.
And you're hearing the sort of musical words, and birds are coming in and tweeting on our shoulders.
And you aren't a grumpy dwarf.
Used to be grumpy.
It used to be
And
so
with the
grumpy.
silence, it's just a smile of brilliance.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll musical teenage angst for them to get the fuck out of my room.
Roll for Disney song.
Yeah.
Roll for Disney.
Yeah, it's not so much teenage angst anymore as beautiful sing-along melodies.
Mainstream country music.
Performance.
Get out of my room, you do not need
You
to
do
be
realise you
out.
need to roll
Nope.
badly.
What'd you get?
Yeah, I rolled badly.
Well, that's
I
normal
got
for you
like-
anyway.
6.
Okay, so as you do this get out of my room thing, servants start coming in, more animals start crawling in through the windows and bopping along to this get out of my room. Leave me alone, I'm in the wrong place.
This is
And
like,
you would just keep rhyming and rhyming, and by the time you finish all upset, everyone's clapping.
Yep.
Why does this
right.
remind me of a George Harrison?
No,
I've
no,
got
no.
my
It's
mindset
the
on you
Rick
with
and
it.
Morty episode where Rick is Little Rick, and he keeps doing these really cool songs about how he's stuck in the body, and that's exactly what just happened.
Pretty much. So that failed.
That's great.
Now that you've enjoyed the song, please get out.
So why have you got the dwarf stuff?
Because
You stole it.
I am the dwarf.
Yeah, right.
I took a potion, and now I'm an elf.
At least
He
you're
wouldn't
not
take
hated
potions
anymore.
because when we were for the hags, he wouldn't take anything. So I don't think the dwarf is that stupid.
That's not
Those
entirely
weren't
true.
potions, those were injections.
Are you sure he's not that
Yeah.
stupid? Mm.
And no, he wouldn't take like the. I had to give him the pirate brew.
Yeah, but you've got to remember that being a dwarf is good as dead in Galantry. I risk any moment stepping outside that door and having my head chopped off. In a positive and smiling manner, of course.
And you're not so much hated now as
And
loved.
amusingly now, you've gone from 15 years of teenage angst to 30 years of teenage angst to get through.
Yep.
In a female body.
Yeah, and basically you're now considered underage, and underage elves generally aren't allowed to go unescorted.
30 years of high school music.
Great.
You're not even allowed to drink
Oh,
yet.
then
It gets worse and worse.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem.
What other
Either way,
shitty
once you're done enjoying
Disney
rummaging in my
musicals
luggage,
can we come up
please
with?
get out of my room.
Well, if
what's
you're
that
saying
one with
where
Rebel
we
Wilson?
where we are at the moment, I'll just need to borrow your mirror for the moment.
Yeah, that one.
You can look out and you can see
Yeah,
that
exactly.
you're in a canal city. Very much
I
like
don't think it's
Venice,
Disney, but it's
with
pretty
magic.
close.
And you're right across from the equivalent of Hogwarts in Venice.
Cool. And they don't like halflings here as well, correct?
Yeah, they like halflings better than they like dwarves. But less than they like gnomes.
By the amount of you don't die, but you.
If you don't believe me, go downstairs. You'll find Chauvel downstairs. Probably drinking more fire ale.
Yeah.
Probably.
Should I disguise myself as a child? But if I do that, I can't drink.
Weren't you already disguising yourself as a kid?
No, I went to the luggage. No, I was.
No, in the coffee.
No,
town.
I was actually your servant.
Oh, that's right. That's right. But everyone kept calling you a kid anyway.
Yeah, but I got lamp moustache. Oh, God.
And Axbeak sticks its head in the room. You recognise the Axbeak.
Mm.
It sort of looks at the elf, sighs, and walks away.
Okay.
He's lost his buddy.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think my
dwarf.
Axbeak would probably stand all the chirping happy little birds because he probably wants to eat them all.
Well, it was late. You scared all the birds away. It came running as soon as it heard the singing.
Okay, so I'm going to shave.
You're going to shave your feet?
No, I'm wearing boots, remember?
You're calling them Puss in Boots, but you're the
This
halfling.
worked well last time someone said they were going to shave.
It's okay, the dwarf had shaved and put his hair on his feet. Called himself a halfling.
Yep.
Halfwit.
Didn't go so well. Turned into an elf with hair on her feet.
Okay, so if you put hair on your feet and drink a potion, you become an elf.
No, I saved that.
So does this actually have instructions on it?
Drink me? Is that difficult?
Yeah.
Did it state who it was from?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh.
Wasn't it given to us by...
It was next to his bed when he woke up.
So I'm going to assume it's by the
So
master.
if somebody wants to assassinate you, all they have to do is put a bottle of poison right next to you saying, drink me.
Yes.
That would work for most
You are
characters,
talking to the
actually.
dwarf who just like was listening to
I think Zal would probably
cursed-
be a little bit suspicious.
basically
Given his family
And
history.
let's be honest, I would much rather die by
But you
poison
see the
bottle
update
than
on
going
the-
out to being stabbed by gallantry
No.
guards.
Well, they wouldn't stab you, they just experimented.
Exactly, that's what
Oh,
I
you can get that shit
Well,
outside
you've just
too.
been experimented
you
on.
get 2 when you finish.
Yes,
I
but I'm
thought it
not
was up to
dead.
10.
Yeah, but no, you get 2 per...
This is not the
Oh.
best outcome, but
2
it's
per
still a
5.
better
I
outcome
need to
than
finish
being
this
6
current
feet under.
round.
But you're welcome to try it and let me know how that goes.
Which reminds me, I should actually do that too. I'm almost level 5.
I really need to do the work. I'm still level 2. I know, right?
So is this
There is nothing bad.
on an inland lake or is it actually on the ocean?
It's actually on a
Where am I?
river.
Yeah, level 4.
Okay, so it's like, was it Rivertown or whatever the thing is in The Hobbit?
It is basically a big town on what would have been marsh. So it's surrounded by water, and it's got water running through it. See if I actually have a decent picture to show you.
Well, it's just basically Venice.
It is pretty much Venice, but not on the ocean.
Yeah, it's just on.
Venice without the...
Without the
Sinking?
fall, yeah, without the sinking bit.
Oh no, let's just still have the sinking bit, but
I
it
think it
means.
still has the sinking bit. You are correct.
But then they'll just cheat and go magic.
The sinking bit is specifically the tax collectors when you have been
that's
paying up.
one of the
So your
quarters.
house is now sinking.
So has lots of a big wall on the outside to keep the riffraff out.
Unfortunately, we're already inside,
He has a good point.
and it's just a jump to the left.
Great.
Not making things better.
Well, we've already got the cross-dresser.
I'm a cross-dresser. It was a person that literally changed me.
Okay, so what
Well,
we're going to go to
not
call you
not so
magenta,
much cross-dresser,
aren't we?
but cross everything. Gender bender.
Gender bender, I guess. I mean,
Yeah, no,
what's
but
it going
I-
to take for this guy to believe me? Am I going to take my top off? Like, seriously?
Why? It's just going to be flat.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Them's teenage fighting words.
Well, you are
song
the
now?
development
Here
of
we
an
go.
11-year-old girl.
Yeah, but I can still get offended.
Okay.
That's why I was said lolly. Lolicon. So, who's your mummy then? Well, you're an adolescent. Somebody has to be your guardian because you're not going to be allowed out of this room.
Well, guardian is fine, but no one's gonna be my parent. We'll just talk about it with the others.
Are you volunteering?
No, I can't.
Oh God, no!
Because I'm now a child.
I'd rather jump out the window than have them my parent.
So, you're my adopted sister. So we need to find out who our guardians are.
Do I still speak Dwarven fluently?
Mm-hmm.
I will say get knotted in Dwarven.
Okay, so we're now having a heated argument in Dwarven. Because I can speak Dwarven as well.
You can't speak Elven.
What?
You can't speak Elven.
I know he can't speak Elven, other than saying elf.
Exactly.
Elven. Me no speako Elven.
Speako Elven. Yeah, I only know Thracian, Dwarfish, and Ethengarian.
You're a bard, you're supposed to know languages.
Actually, might be missing. No, I don't know.
Oh, wait a sec, no, you...
Bards don't always know languages.
No, that's right, you're a dwarf bard, you won't... That's be a bit too... You need to get drunk first.
You don't need to get drunk to learn languages.
You just speak them better when you're drunk, why? Because you just don't do that Scottish lisp.
Or you do it more.
Or you go down to Welsh.
Okay, so as you head down and catch up with Showbell.
Yep.
See Showbell downstairs. Camdu's nowhere to be seen.
Surprise,
That's
surprise.
not a surprise.
Is he drunk?
Yep.
Does he have to make a save of some description?
What?
What, are you poking with the arrow?
She's not with us.
I'm not there.
And as you
don't know
come
why.
down, there is this fabulous meal making itself next to the table. The chairs don't have legs, but they're floating.
Sounded alright.
Magic.
Oh dear guardian, are you going to ask Sherby to come down?
I'm not your guardian.
I'm not talking
Oh,
to the drunken
sorry.
bloody females.
Drunken female, what are you doing?
What am I doing? Drinking my vodka, obviously.
There you go. There's your answer. They're too busy drinking.
You're going to have one really angsty elf up there because she can't come down unescorted.
No, I can't go out unescorted. I can go downstairs unescorted.
No, it's
Stefan can't English tonight.
you might get accosted.
By what? More teenagers?
No, by animals.
I think that's already happening. So.
No, animals of the hairy and drunkard kind.
Well, she gets dressed by animals, so
Ugh, this is more of the two-legged and.
I think most of them would be too afraid to do something like that in this city. Penalties are severe. And especially because they use magic to determine your innocence or not.
Because that's not fallible, right?
It is fallible, but it's only fallible if you got enough magic to counter it.
Or money.
In which case, then you deserve to be able to counter it.
Yeah.
Actually, no. You shouldn't. You got caught, so you shouldn't be.
So, Sal, at this point, you walk into the room. These guys, last you saw them, were you got told that they were heading back to Ethengar.
Why the hell are you all here?
I stole it away in the luggage, so I have no idea other than the.
The luggage. The luggage has a name.
Okay, the bagpipes bag. On the plus side, you won't be hearing bagpipes for a while. But the certain bard is now a lot more pleasant. And hearing and visually, which is scary.
You look very confused.
Mm.
Where is Tidris?
It's
handsome was the first compliment I've ever received.
It's now lolly.
Sorry, what?
I mean, not really.
Okay. Well,
I'm not even here. I'm upstairs still.
she's drunk, so I'll take
So
it.
you see Chauvel drinking something that looks quite expensive on the table.
Does it spout fire with every drink? That'd be amazing.
No, I just
No, when he burps, there's gives off something,
That'd be
steam or
funny.
something like that.
Well, the more Chauvel drinks, the more flame rises off Chauvel.
Yep. It's awesome. I like it.
I'll tweak my bow and be on my way and go see what's happening
Wave the
upstairs.
arrow as
Yeah,
you
no,
go
no,
up.
Yep.
I'll show you to where the bard is.
And meanwhile, he can suffer the consequences of knowing where I am.
Okay, so I'll tap on
I
the
know
door.
where you are,
Are
don't
you
worry.
decent?
Only when I'm touching the bow.
Yes, I'm decent.
I have to touch the arrow, not the bow, for it to happen.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
the arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one.
Yes, and you come into a room where there's all these birds chirping away a tune that you've never heard before, but it sounds pleasant.
And I'm in there playing my harp.
And you've got a elven child playing the harp with that look of shoo, go away,
Pretty much.
leave me alone.
Do I recognize it all?
Nope. It's wearing a pretty dress where the clothing seems to pictures on it seem to move, doing moving flowers.
I ask in common, who the hell are you?
This is eye candy dwarf.
Currently, I am Shava Nailo, but you know me as Tidris.
What?
I'll just hand you the bottle that I drank, and that says "drink me."
It's,
Yeah, I've said no. The dwarf's not that stupid, but yeah, he is.
what is this supposed to be?
I assumed your master left it here for us.
You have no memory of him doing so.
I
I'm
just
just
stated.
like shaking my head like,
I just stated.
what have you people been on the last few days?
Well, amidst flying carriages, weird wolf incursion things, smelling like a wet dog on heat, the weirdest pub crawl you will ever go to, and skeleton flying carriage things. Yeah.
That did not like being part of.
Yeah.
For the reason why I'm drinking right now.
How did I get here? Just out of curiosity.
Walk through the door.
You wrote a letter to the others saying you're going to go check the main library because your uncle was giving you access to it,
Yeah.
and that you'd catch up with them back in the steps, so they should probably get out while they can. And you took a teleportation circle to the city.
Oh, awesome. Wait, don't I have to have a seal for that?
Not
Or is-
when your uncle's able to activate it.
You're all right. Okay.
Remember, he's got his own little township.
Yeah. No, I just thought you also had to have papers to activate it.
No, you just go with the Lord. Mind you, you can't use it unless he's with you,
He
Or
went
you-
with you.
or you got your seal, some
He
type
went
of
with
seal.
me.
Yep.
Yep.
And then he went back to deliver the letter when she'd finished writing it. And you'd been spending about a week or so. How long had it actually been?
Hasn't it been like 2 weeks?
Okay, so
Because I spent like a week trying to get to my
2
sister's
weeks?
place.
It might
Well,
depend. Does time slow down in the
around
library?
2 weeks.
Because they could probably do that.
So you've had 2 weeks researching, and you think that if you probably spend a lot longer, you might be able to find something. 2 weeks is not a huge amount of time to start looking through this library. The library they have here is so basically examining a book is and how a book would maybe have 100 pages is like how many indexed shelves they have.
So you spent 2 weeks with indexes.
And since you don't have any magic or wizardry or cantrips and that, it probably makes it a little bit harder to get your books.
But they have the biggest collection on undead and undead-related magic anywhere in the world.
Bonus.
You just got to find them. They're not wrong. They are hidden gems, as the researchers told you.
19 and 6. 19
So it's the Great Library in Galandri?
It's in the Great School of Magic. It's the biggest library in the world underneath the school.
School. That's right, Great School.
Yeah, the Great School of Magic. And you had to walk through their gates daily for a fortnight just to go into their library.
Awesome.
Luckily,
Sure, I'm not going to pay the consequences of that.
well,
Yeah.
your uncle had written something allowing you to go in and research on his behalf.
So, what exactly have I been staring at indexes for the last 2 weeks to try and find?
Well, you've been trying to
Undead
find
spells.
anything relating to what was in your journals.
Yep.
Your family, for instance. And what sort of stuff they got into or could possibly be in. And while you're there, your uncle tells you he could actually sponsor you so you could study at the School of Magic if you wish to.
Tempting.
Yeah, a couple of wizard levels wouldn't hurt anyone.
Yeah, apparently. Seeing as I can't take ranger levels.
Might as well be a wizard, Harry.
No, Wizard Parry. Come on.
Oh, Harry, sorry. But Harry's busy in
Oh,
dungeons.
wait a
Thank
sec.
for that one.
Is he powerful enough to sponsor and she can become a warlock? Or he can become a warlock?
Not that sort of sponsor.
And not the adventuring
You know what
kind.
I found out when we started this session? That I'm the leader in the other session. Means I'm more on the front line. Hell yeah, I'm going to be the tankiest wizard ever.
My character's so unhappy with that.
At least you have the actual tank second in command.
Well, I tried him off last time for
So
tank.
what's the plan, Captain? Well, I'm just going to run head first in there and we'll find out.
It was great that we just run to like blammo, and then they start charging and he goes down. And I was like, well, yes, that was effective. Now I have to drag your ass out of the fire.
You
Wait,
can do that. Second in command.
I'm
Yep.
gonna be smashing their heads in because that's what I'm supposed to do. Regardless.
But hey, you officially got the compass of leadership.
It is.
The Wayfinders give them their authority, but they can only use them if they've been given the authority to.
Yep, and the last leader quit.
I don't blame them.
Well, there are three minds to the decision.
All three minds said I quit.
Well, I don't think Fidget had much of a say, but yeah, the other two.
Okay, so yes, you have a choice. You can actually enroll and have a wizard level.
It's actually very tempting.
Nice.
And anyone else who's here can, get a arcane level while they're here.
Ooh, an arcane level. That might be something.
Do I go sober him up?
Hello. I'm not drunk.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Didn't get drunk last time.
So, does the halfling have an interest in, learning magic?
Paladin
I
does.
was thinking more of going down the warlock side.
So, are you willing to bind yourself to some otherworldly creature?
Oh, then no. Paladin doesn't want to.
Well, my family basically goes with the either a leviathan or the sea dragon.
Well, I'm not sure there is actually a sea dragon besides just a normal dragon that goes underwater.
Yeah, you see a dragon.
You see a dragon in the sea? Ooh.
So you'd like to approach some outer being to be your sponsor for magic?
Not outer being as such.
Most-
Upper
All the patrons are immortal.
So what does Zal have to do, or am I already getting sponsored by my uncle?
Well, your uncle's had a chance to talk to you for a fortnight.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's not always there.
Have I got any suspicions that he is not human?
Well, you never see him eat. You never see him sleep.
He's a cyborg.
Nearly all the guards are afraid of him.
Well, it's not winter, so you can't tell if he's breathing or not.
You
I
can
thought it was
fire?
always cold here.
It is summer at the moment, so it's stinky hot.
Oh.
Literally stinky hot because the
Hey, I do have
canals
to
aren't all
good
clean.
evil.
But where you are is the clean spot. If you try to go, further out to the exit and the gates, you've got to pass through the refuse.
Yeah, right.
They have water elementals keeping the canals clean around this place.
Yay.
And you got sewage elementals outside the place.
No, they're in the forecourt.
Yeah, they're the rejected water elementals.
Wow.
Pre-check.
Wow.
I had a problem summoning this elemental. Something crappy happened.
Yeah, it turned into a fire genasi. That's what happened.
Yeah, but there is a fire genasi community here. They are the
I
are
know,
the
it's
original founders.
awesome.
Yeah, until you tell them that you happen to be religious.
Some of them are. They just don't go around hitting people with books on it.
Yeah. And
Have
I
you read the
don't
booklet?
do that.
Yeah, but necromancers do that as well.
Here,
Yeah.
Yeah,
so that's where I got it from.
taking a level in Paladin.
Well, my book's already resurrected two people, so... Has my uncle seen the book?
Oh yeah, he's seen the book. That's why he suggested coming to the city.
Yeah.
Because you've seen hundreds of books like that in the library.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a good old evil uncle.
You couldn't read any of those books because they were in different languages, but they appear to be the standard journal that students of the Great School of Magic make.
Yeah, right. Interesting. And this
Nothing
book is
they-
special, or
well-
just...
No book that is nothing made in this city is Monday,
Yeah.
unless of course it's made by the poor.
Yeah.
So even
Or
though
the unmadge.
there aren't many of those in the city.
They happen to be slaves.
So that explains why my axe beat you here, because he would have teleported my axe beat back with him probably when he came back. How come my uncle would have seen the note, surely?
The note that you did?
No, the note that they did.
Oh, he never saw that note.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see if I can give you another. Let's see. Give me that one again.
Is my horse here?
Your horse is not here. It's back at the tower.
I'm sure in like the 2 weeks I would have asked my uncle to get my horse.
I said, oh, he'll be fine there.
Perfect.
Well, actually, it's back at the town. You left it in the town, not the tower.
Yep.
I'm
Right.
pretty sure if he brought my axe beak, I would have asked him to bring my horse.
The XP had made it to the tower with you.
Yeah, because we're already afraid that I'll get addicted to the...
Oh, to the caffeine, that's right.
Now you're going to have a horse addicted to the cafe.
And you do know that the axe beak goes through a bag of coffee beans a day.
Oh god. Of course he does. Of course he does.
It's okay. The servants just keep buying more.
Of course they do. Man.
Blame the elf.
Bag of coffee a day.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee beans.
A bag of coffee.
Okay, I hate to see what he does when he goes cold turkey when he leaves this area.
Which is part of the reason he's always stashing places.
Hey, you've worked out how to cast speed.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling my character would have probably asked my uncle to fetch my horse, and it at some point in the 2 weeks.
Well, he said that beside problem, he doesn't think the horse will teleport.
Don't know how am I supposed to get my horse?
I know a way that he can teleport it, but you won't like the end part.
Dead.
It's either that or it's going to actually be...
He said it doesn't work on celestial creatures.
Wait, my horse is celestial? What?
Lol.
It's a descendant of the of actual celestials.
Okay.
I thought that's the princess's horses were.
Princess's one horse is celestial, the others are not. They're lesser horses. So if you
When
think
did
of
you get a great horse?
think of the Lord of the Rings, where you got Shadowfax. Shadowfax was considered the equivalent of a celestial horse.
Well, in that case, Shadowfax can get here in a day, so your horse should get here in a day.
Either that, or I've asked him to take him back to the town where the other celestial unicorn people were, or to my sister's house. So
Your family's house?
yeah,
Your family's house is a lot easier to get to.
probably there then. So they probably would have actually seen my horse there as well as.
Wasn't there at the time.
Oh, okay.
They left the same day you did.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right.
So you've had 2 weeks resting, relaxing, reading, and I've spent 2 weeks rushing.
Rushing. Oh god. Okay.
Just to arrive and find out, hey, does anyone want to go to school?
Do you want to do some learning? Yeah, I don't know. My character actually, like, because he's been trying so hard for so long to like find out what's so special about his family. He would probably take that offer on.
So does that mean one level of wizard with the school of necromancy?
Do it. Just multi-class into everything.
Go one level in everything except ranger, because I'm apparently banned from that now. I'm not sure how my god's gonna take this though.
Depends on what you do.
That is very true.
It's what you do with the knowledge, not
Well,
What
that-
knowledge you have.
Yeah, well, I mean that's kind of.
unless we're playing Call of Cthulhu, then all knowledge is corrupted.
Well, I think that's kind of the point of what my family's been doing is they've been learning how to counteract, not
Well,
so much
it looks
counteract,
like-
but
Looks like one side is working out how to counteract, the other side's working on how to react.
do I know which side my uncle's on?
It's probably on his own.
This uncle.
Oh, this uncle, he's technically on his own side.
Right. So he doesn't care what I do.
No, he's just finding it fun. He
Yeah,
hasn't interacted with another member of the family for about 10-15 years.
Oh wow.
It's probably as long as
He
you
looks
don't
like
annoy
he's
him.
in his 30s.
So he's almost the same age as me? Because I'm pretty sure we're like 27 now.
He has super magic.
I know, but like, I'm like, you're my uncle, you're like the same age as me. Like, what?
Speech fluent Ethengar.
Interesting. Probably fluent, Dwarven as well.
He does.
Yep.
And a few other languages you found out.
Ooh. Does he know Celestial?
Yeah.
Interesting.
He studies languages at the Great School every year, he says.
Yeah, so at least Zal is 27 now. So he looks not much older than me for being my uncle.
And he talks about, your grandfather as if it was someone he'd been had good conversations with.
Okay. I like him. At the same time, I have lots of questions.
He always seems to just slide right past the question without you being able to get the answer you wanted.
Of course.
He said, his whole thing of knowledge needs to be earned, not given. Given knowledge does not help you.
Right.
So that's why he suggested you enroll in the Great School of Magic and drag your friends. Considering they decided to join the party.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll talk with the rest of the party and just say, like, look, this is a really good opportunity to find out what is actually going on with my family. And you guys, well, are welcome, I think. I kind of look at Tidris like, when did I get another sister?
No. You're her guardian.
Yeah.
She's my sister.
Because
I look like a
be
kid.
my like brother's pseudo sister guardian. That's just wrong.
Well, you've got letters of introduction for all of them to get them into the grade school.
Oh wow.
And I'd always be supportive of looking into family history, seeing as we have relations.
Well, you hadn't a chance to go through most of the paperwork yet because he gave it to you only a couple of hours ago.
Yeah, right. So probably like, is it easy to go through?
Oh, there's lots and lots of paperwork. Give me an intelligence check.
Is this a straight check?
Yep.
Is this gonna end well? Oh, actually, that's not too bad. Funnily enough.
So you said there was something similar to the Dweller Below?
Well, they have the
Yeah.
Nightwing that patrols the region, which is like the Night Walker instead of flies.
Yeah, but I wanted to be more like water related and things like that.
21.
Yeah, no problems going through it all. It's basically detailing how you are the niece of the Lord. He even has his name and title.
Niece? Hell, his niece? I'm.
You're the Lord's niece.
Wouldn't that be
your
nephew?
Nephew.
Ivanov?
No. You actually, it looks like that bottle was for her.
Yeah.
And it basically it details that your family comes from the merging of the Treldar and the Ethengarian lines.
Okay.
Even though you seem to have taken on more of the Ethengarian traits.
Isn't the Tralgar the ones that really hate the Ethengarians?
No, the Treldarans are the ones who originated in Karamikos. And they basically built communities from Karamikos to Galantry going through Dorica.
Okay.
And then Thiatans came along and turned them all into kingdoms. So most of the countries are named by Thiatans, even though they were founded by other people.
Yep. You're a kingdom, you're a kingdom, you're a kingdom.
So Galantry, Dorican, Karamikos are all places that were originally founded by Treldaran people. So,
Interesting.
and so yes, and it then has one on Chauvel, the friend of Zal, who is a fire genasi from afar and should be treated with respect because bit of an idiot, might not be able to use spells, but got in under merit of family being a diplomat in a faraway land.
Oh, that's great.
Great. So you can say diplomatic immunity.
Encourage around a sort of security blanket.
That blows.
Well, he's a fire genasi. He can make it a flamey sword if he wants to, right?
I could.
Right?
Eventually, hopefully. That'd be awesome.
I just got one on a halfling who's got special dispensation not to be persecuted while in the School of Magic.
I'm sure you'd be happy about that.
Well, currently I look like a kid.
Which one?
The foldable dice pool.
It does have a very nice picture if you want it.
The funding's finished for it now, but it's
And it has totally not wanted by gnomes underneath it.
they might be on Indiegogo, but
Well, they can't recognise me now. Gnomish spies everywhere.
And then it has a elven ward of the Lord,
Wait, so my uncle's your ward. Warden.
Oh, okay. Apparently.
Yep. So it means that you're still looking after her.
Yeah, I mean, technically she's my brother, sister. Not anymore.
Well, you're still related.
Yeah,
All the above.
Yeah,
At one time.
All of the aboves.
Who has basically agreed to take on your tuition in the School of Magic, which normally costs a lot of money.
Oh shit! Got that back.
Money. Yeah.
They'll probably just summon it up.
No, they can't.
But there's no alchemist here.
I know the coins they use here are a specific type of magic. They don't tell anyone how they do it, and it's illegal to copy.
That sounds awesome.
And the magic is considered a very rare item. So it is legendary recipe to learn.
Wow.
It's the mint.
Well, it's designed in such a way that it's not very easy to replicate. And those that do and stuff up the formula pretty much are screwed because the coin takes on their likeness. So I was like, I think these coins are fabricated. Why? It seems to have a dwarf on there instead of the arcane symbol that's supposed to be there. And what's the dwarf look like? Well, we've got this really fine detailed image of him on the coin.
Well, if you've got a bad case of narcissism, you can do it yourself and say, yay! I know it's not worth anything, but still, have a coin.
It sounds really fun.
Go for it.
So,
Have a read.
who wants to actually learn some form of magic?
I do, pick me.
Yeah, of course you do. I want to learn a form of magic.
Yeah. I'll be going with you.
Whether my god allows me to learn a form of magic or not
Okay,
is...
so you wanted to learn the wizard necromancy?
You're a necromancer,
Well,
you're a
yes
necromancer.
and no. I don't want to use it for doing necromancy, but how I want to know why my family has chosen to go this really roundabout way to hide within your enemy kind of thing. Yeah.
So you're taking one level of wizard?
Guess so. I don't think I have much of a choice if I'm going to go down this route.
You can go down many routes. You can decide, I want to be a bard instead.
No, I have to ball for that.
Or you can go, I want to be a warlock. I want to make a pact with an unknown fiend or something.
No, I'm pretty sure my axe beak of my horse won't like that very much.
Unless,
Pretty sure my axe beak will try to eat the otherworldly creature.
Unless your
That's gonna
axe
end
beak
well.
becomes powerful enough that you can...
I really doubt that.
So, Trival, did you really want to get warlock with some pact of some sort?
No. My god would not be happy with that, so...
Well, you could do it with your god.
You could technically do a celestial warlock pact with your god.
That sounds actually really cool. Can I do that?
You
I want to do that.
I just have to figure out which book that is again. Let's see.
See, now I've got you hooked on it.
No, I just want to. Oh, fuck.
What have you done?
The Kickstarter thing doesn't actually
Oh, no.
open properly.
Okay.
Okay, I apparently have taken one level. Warlock?
No, wizard.
Oh, wizard.
Warlock's the one who gets...
Oh, sorry, wizard. You're wizards all. In.
Yeah, actually, I can't even become a wizard.
Which is funny because I have the book, I have a few other books that I found from dead family members. I have that whistle, which I haven't ever used, but I still have. Things are about to get very interesting.
So, Josh, That's the Celestial Warlock.
Well, actually, are you? Oh, that's right. You're a paladin. You've got the charisma.
Usually the Celestial Warlock works hand in hand with being a paladin.
Nice.
Yay!
Are they kind of dubious of why he's going Celestial Warlock, or are they just like,
They're stealing power from a god. These guys are going to go, sure, how do we make it better for you?
They don't know
Oh,
that.
you're stealing radiant power from that god? Sure.
Yeah, they're going to go. Yeah, just wait until the god notices. Oh, what? He's worshipping the god at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because warlocks are generally pulling the power without permission as far as these wizards are concerned.
right. Awesome. I'm really glad I'm not the what's the thing called again? Thinking of life. I'm thinking of nature instead.
Okay, so to be the wizard, you don't have to worry about picking an arcane tradition till 2nd level.
Yay!
So you can be wizard 1.
I am a wizard.
I have to add
Okay.
things to my spell book.
And you get an extra spell book, a warlock spell book,
Oh,
a
again.
warlock ritual book.
Oh yeah, I got Warlock Ritual. Yeah. Gotta put that in.
So what would Yodrev like to learn in the Great School of Magic?
Oh, I need to
I'm
see if I can
guessing
find
that we
that's
actually
something
spent
water-based.
like a full year or 2 here for this.
It will set you guys back about 5 months.
Well, that's not too bad.
There'll be some other things we can do. We'll write up and chase you up for downtime for that 5 months.
Okay.
So you might learn other languages such as
Elf.
Shova learning Elvish.
Something that could be useful.
But the thing is, you're in the perfect place to learn more about the rune masters. Because
That's
this is
true.
a place where they store, they have a storehouse of their runes here.
Oh, that is useful.
But that's it. That's under lock and key. That's all dwarven stuff.
No, it is also dragon,
Yeah.
giant, Norse.
All the runes you shouldn't mess with.
Still, that's still under a lock and key.
Celestial. I have a section on celestial runes.
I can help translate for you.
Would be fun.
The issue is not translation. The issue is writing it perfectly every time.
Yeah, right.
So you know how there are some Chinese letters that you have to do the strokes in a certain order. It's the same with the runes. You get the order incorrect, and the rune doesn't work.
Yeah.
Or it does something completely different.
Normally, it doesn't work, or it goes boom.
Yeah, well, that's
What
the
if
other
those
thing.
boom it can't be used by everyone who's learned it? Is that
He has to
right?
have made it go boom more than once a day.
Oh, right.
So if he's only used the one rune that day and it goes boom, it's bad for the region. If he's used, I think it's 3 runes that day and he makes one go boom, then he makes that rune go away.
Right. And everyone has to relearn that one rune.
And everyone knows he specifically did that.
Witch hunt.
Oh,
And
great.
this is a small community, that's a big penalty.
Mm.
So what would your job like?
Well, it's either being a warlock or getting injected with blood.
You'd like to become some sort of sorcerer?
No. Prefer a warlock.
There are many injections available. The Lord here has access to witches who have all these vials.
Yeah, I've met
Oh,
them.
not them again.
Yeah, with the hideous side effects.
So does your character want an infusion? Would it be a bit woofy?
Whiffy.
There is a lycanthrope bloodline.
Oh god, that's gonna involve.
Great, then it goes chasing after the elf.
So funny.
There are many things available.
Looking something
How do you
more
feel
water
being a
based. Something that was
celestial warlock?
something.
Was it?
Source you.
One
You
of
want
my
a
eyes
sorcerer
is
one?
mine and one of my eyes is my god's.
So there is the
That's my binding one.
elemental essence of water. They do teach that here.
Sounds like I'm become a water genasi.
So technically, it would be someone injects you with water genasi. You get a water genasi infusion.
That's not creepy.
It's an infusion of water.
Yeah, that or being bound to something that's water based.
Let's see what that entails. Oh. I think that might be an Ariadne outside.
It is.
Does she shop?
I was just about to find out.
Yeah.
Just as easily look outside. Oh my god.
She has shopping.
Yeah, I was looking for something that will give me like water breathing. Yeah, I know how to swim, but not. I can't swim that far.
No. Let's see if I've got it here.
Blood fusion, Leviathan. I'm no longer short.
I do have a book coming that should have all this in it. It's just that they've got it in PDFs.
Saw that they're playtesting another rogue one where you basically have come back from the dead. Okay, that's a weird one. Basically, you can reset your saving throws and that because you're remembering the past. Going, that's interesting.
Okay, so it is actually called Elemental Essence.
Or is this going down your secret ways path?
No, the secret waste path is completely separate to this one.
So I could actually
You could
go
do both.
powerhouse and do both.
You could. So, I will send you details on it. At first level, you basically get Aquan as a language.
So yeah, that's an elemental one. Yeah. So if I wanted to speak to sea nymphs, I have to learn Elvish.
And I do have the water elemental secret craft online that they also teach you.
Does that mean I can have a little water elemental pet?
Potentially. You
Cool.
just got to be able to learn to summon more of them. I think I was going to put in something along the lines of the ability to create a familiar that of the element.
We're all learning
Because I
magic. I was
the
going to say
clockwork
not
one
one.
at first circle downtime can create a
Not
familiar.
really.
So I might go and put in some.
I don't think
for
so,
the,
not yet anyway.
Holograms.
So do a
So I
back.
might put a note down
That
for
goes
that
to
one.
Mark. But if you put it on the blue chair, I'll get it out so it doesn't stick through all the bubbles.
Hopefully that's not.
Blue chair.
No, that's all.
So
Did you want this here or?
There for now because I'll recycle what I can recycle.
So yeah, she'll get on yourself that. And so what about Shoba?
It's
Our
hiding as a
our
small
elf.
tag that keeps catching my t-shirt.
Does she want to go and learn more by? Or
I think she might want
lot
to
of
learn more
options
about
here.
trees and that since you've got nature following around.
it is one of the few places in the world that is a storehouse of lore and knowledge.
Like look on your
Yeah.
face before you learn magic.
Because I both do want to look
Ah.
into the thing with
We
the
have a
book,
shiny
but also
book
want to look at
that
the
I may or
rune
may not
stuff.
give you.
Well, it got sent to me free because I asked for a replacement for the one of mine that got damaged.
Oh, nice.
So if you bought one of the first edition books that they released, they had binding problems.
Yeah.
And so if you pointed out the binding problem to them in photos, they would send you a replacement book free of cost and shipping.
Nice. It was pretty. It's in a huge box, with like packed with bubble wrap and.
Oh, you should have seen what Trial by Trolley came in. Again, a massive box, but you saw the photo of how small it was. It was all. It was all.
Derailed it just, didn't you? So you got all the figurines as
So
well.
the
I'm pretty
music
sure,
thing
yeah.
is it would normally set someone back $25
US.
US.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm pretty sure I did.
It's actually
Sorry. No rush.
a bit expensive for books,
Not like busting.
but it's the weight.
Thank you.
Didn't know if you'd eaten yet.
I had a little bit a while ago, but I don't remember. So thank you. Okay, so the characters have just gone and sold their soul for a bit of knowledge.
I sold my soul to my god.
Just check it, because apparently it expired like last year.
I think it'll be good for a while.
Give it a shot.
Is it a best before or used by?
It's best before.
That's fine.
So Wasabi, I don't think Wasabi
Yeah.
is off that quickly.
Yeah, it's horse range. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they by law they have to put in some
yeah,
type of date.
quite often they have to put in a date.
Yeah, if it was like salmon or something else or fish, yeah, I probably wouldn't touch it.
No, yeah. It greatly does depend on what the contents is.
Best before is best before. After that is kind of average.
Yeah.
It's
Used by.
it
rah.
might be
Best before is a guideline, not a rule.
it might actually be a lot hotter.
You're a cat.
Yes, someone's got fish and he doesn't get any.
Oh, this
He feels hard done by.
I don't think he would eat it if it's got wasabi on it.
Once.
Yes.
Once a leave.
You do? How much ham do you want?
All of it.
Hey? All of it? That's a lot of ham.
Okay, so sugar.
It's a difficult toss-up, really, between looking into runes or going.
You can look into runes as well and gain a level of bard because you'll be considered better than these guys because these guys are all first level students. You'll be considered a 6th year student.
That's Elvishism.
Yeah, I guess I'll go for the
So
rune
you
stuff.
get to hang out with the cool kids while these guys have to go out with the newbies.
I'll go with the.
So my technically younger sister
Is ahead of you in school.
is ahead of me in school. What the hell?
Elves, don't knock it. Don't knock it till you try it. Willingly or unwillingly.
Okay, so I'll put it down as
Okay, so you are female, not a shim.
I thought I was a bard.
That's what I said. So you gain a level in the class you're in. That's why you're so far ahead in school.
Oh.
So does that mean I'm technically
Dual class.
what? No, I mean like as in we're level 4 at the moment, so it'll
That'll
be
make you level
5 with
one level of
full
wizard.
full cleric and one wizard.
But the amusing thing is, for level-based abilities, when you gain things such as multiple attacks, feats, a choose what kind of attribute comes at class level, not character level.
Yeah.
So when you multi-class, it does mean that you will be delaying some of that.
Yeah.
But you still get spell slots. You get spell slots as if you've just gone up a level.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, cool.
So, spellcasting classes with spell slots, it's fantastic to dual class if you don't care about getting the high level spells.
Because you're becoming a jack of all.
You're a partial wizard, so. Yeah, partial.
So yes, I guess I'll go do lebardic stuff with the runey things.
So there'll be quite.
Really big.
So what Chauvel finds out is that there are a few celestial warlocks in the place. They're they're amongst the few healers in the city. If the country.
That's good.
Because clerics and druids and rangers and paladins are outlawed.
And all of them used to be paladins.
At least I have a cover.
What about
now.
fallen rangers?
My cover up is
Well,
I have a
technically I'm a
celestial
cleric, so
warlock now.
I'm like double bad.
Maybe new to this job, but I'm a celestial
Double
warlock now.
But two negatives make a positive, so you're now accepted, right?
Well, I mean, I've taken a level of wizard necromancy, so I guess so.
Well, technically, you gotta wait till level 2 till you can take necromancy.
Well, yeah. But,
You don't get the specialization till then.
So you're a necromancer wannabe, which is better than a necromancer wanna know.
No, he's a necromancer fanboy.
well, my character is mainly doing this to understand why there is such a divide in my family tree against people who've gone down the one route and the other.
Well,
Thank
you got
goodness.
one when they probably want to extend their life.
Yeah, well, like my uncle, apparently.
I want to be more with my god and then protecting the princess at the same time, so why not celestial warlock?
Ooh, working.
Yeah, but you're really screwed.
I wonder what's going to happen when we eventually get back to the steps, because that's going to be interesting explaining why you will magic.
We live here now. Adam's family.
No, because we actually are not going back to the steps. The next step is going, we are sailing, we are sailing.
Well, I think
Finding dinosaurs.
the princess wants to find dinosaurs. Yeah, I know. The princess is going to be like, you dragged me through this shit, now I'm going to drag you through.
So, basically,
So things that you hear about in Galantry, there are 2 tests at the School of Magic. One test is taken at character level 4, is the right to be a citizen. The second test is at character level 9, is the right to be a noble.
right to be a gnome. Why did you want to be a gnome?
So do as part of learning here, because we are now technically level 5.
No,
Do
we're
we
not. We're only level 1.
Well, you're a first level student, but you can technically go and take the test by saying you believe you're skillful enough, because it has been known to kill potential people in the test.
Yeah, I refuse that.
It'll make-
Because you are under the watch of the masters while you do the test.
Yeah, right. At least even if one of us is one of us a citizen, it would make getting in and out of the Galantry a lot easier.
Going off that
I
is
hear you're
probably
volunteering.
be me due to the fact that
Apparently.
A, I'm not from the steppes. But I'm a halfling.
You're gonna know.
Yeah, but if they look into his
My what?
your spirit, your soul, your memories, they'll
She's got
get.
the spirit of magic.
Yeah, my soul is pretty so fucked right now that I'm gonna find anything.
and they keep hearing songs every time they're around it. Everyone seems to brighten within your presence. You've got this aura of happiness.
Your
around you.
charisma must have really gone through the roof.
I mean, my soul was, first mountain, then forest, then good as what the fuck I am now.
Well,
No, Snow White.
Now you're going back to forest.
You are the forest.
Now,
You're a
next,
wood elf.
next magic, you know.
On the plus side, at least you're not one of those the grumpy elves. Actually, no, you are a grumpy elf, but not the short grumpy elves.
He is a short grumpy elf.
No, no,
Actually, is he short grumpy elf?
He's tall.
I'm tall.
he-
I'm taller than you guys, I think.
So he's about, considering he's still got another 30 years of growth, he's probably about 4 foot tall.
That's not too bad.
And every
that's
year
cute.
you'd shoot
I
up
was
about
gonna play
an inch until you get to your full
I
height.
played the original game. It's pretty fun.
You get to about your full height at about the age of
I did.
14.
But I watched someone play it.
It's pretty cool.
Unless you go in and accept the fact that whatever Pokemon you get, you choose. It's kind of boring because then you can just
Could
go
be
and choose
female.
whatever
Could be
style you
delayed.
start with.
Mm.
Probably a late bloomer.
Obviously, I'm
At the
retro.
equivalent of 18, you just shoot up a couple inches.
Yeah,
And yeah, Cyndaquil is there.
Maybe even a whole foot.
Yes.
that'd be cool.
So wait, how tall are you?
4.
4. I'm still taller than you.
Yeah.
Not for long though.
But she
Cyndaquil wears a blue ribbon, and I wear a red ribbon.
But can you imagine a 4 foot tall person who looks like an 11-year-old girl?
That's kind of creepy.
That's elves for you.
You may be taller than her, but she looks young. Tigress look young, but not this young.
Yeah, right. and I probably still call you Tidris because I'm just like trying to keep up with all your name changes.
Why should they call him Endrak?
Well, I had 3 years of practicing Tidris, so.
Now it's Tidra.
So what is it at the moment?
Shava.
Shava Lolly.
But you did notice that Endrak's name is actually listed in the School of Magic.
Wanted.
Mdrak or Stemdrak?
Endrak.
Yeah,
Interesting.
wanted.
My great.
He's destined to screw over his
Grandfather.
family.
Oh, one of them.
He had been enrolled for study by his family.
Interesting.
Wait, Mimi?
Yep.
Oh, my grandfather Mdrak.
You heard.
Yeah. Confusing. Okay.
But he was listed as a
Lost cause.
yeah, human.
Hmm?
Okay.
Oh, you were originally human.
How did you become a...
Same way you
What were
became-
a mountain dwarf to start with? Is that
Same-
a dwarf?
So let's see.
Mountain
So
dwarf, hill dwarf, elf.
Elf.
Dude, hang on.
And you started as a human.
I'm going through all the races and all the sub races here. Give me a
Give me
couple
a
of
second.
centuries.
yeah,
And recently you have learned that there is a specific part of immortality about taking on different lives.
So I'm the next in line to be an immortal, apparently.
no. Maybe your soul is immortal with your body ain't.
Huh? You did.
As long as they keep changing races, I'm good.
He is the golden child.
So normally you have to petition to have that happen.
Yeah, mine went through.
Well, you already petitioned it once.
I didn't petition
No, sorry,
anything.
it
This
went-
all
it
happened
went
to
through,
not by
Andrew
choice.
Darling.
No, when you died originally, you
You
petitioned
might have put out
yourself with
before.
your god.
I hardly petition. It was more of a, how can I make this better?
You still asked for it.
No, I didn't ask to be KO'd by an ice mithrid.
No. When you were, oh
That was just a nice side effect.
yes, I'm going to soon work out how to get a water nymph. Stick it with an eye patch.
Another water nymph. Pretty sure would ban the party from getting any sort of magic nymph.
Okay, so you also so the year that just passed was the year of the serpent in Ethengar.
So
And
what-
which year are we going to now?
Dragon.
So that was 1003. We're going to 1004.
So any word about what's happening with the dragons and the giants? No?
We probably don't
Going
need.
into.
Oh.
Okay, so
I was about to say, do we hear much of that news?
Well, we
And,
should because we're in the.
so it is the year of the horse of Ethengar.
And we don't have any.
Well,
It is known as the year that the most every time the sheep comes up is it's the bumper crop of the best horses that the land has ever seen.
So your horse is out to stud.
Except it's not out there.
no.
The only known 2 celestial horses amongst the entire herds.
I'm not currently in the herd.
So they're not going to have a bumper crop. With,
Well, I mean, the year's only just begun, so we will come back. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
yeah, we just have to make a detour to home first, and then we can go out and look for dinosaurs.
And while you're in the Great School of Magic, and studying, you hear a proclamation has been issued by the Empire of Alphatia.
Alphatia.
Yep.
Is that the people to the north?
They are the people way off to the east.
Oh.
They are the biggest single kingdom nation.
They're the Romans and that.
No, they're more the Greek.
Greek, Romans,
The Greek Thousand Wizard in their
Imagine you spell Shala
Is that the one
like
that the halflings
S-H-A-V-A?
Yeah.
It's also
I can give you the last name as well if you really want.
Another thing we'll give
I was reading up that there's
I just made sure I got this
one
right.
group
right.
that
I
were
got it
like
right.
slaving
I was just
everybody
Like, it sounds
and-
like it should.
The
And
Alphaeans
then-
enslaved most people. You either they're very much like the Borg, except unlike the Borg, they don't assimilate your culture. They make you assimilate theirs.
yeah, I think that's the ones that
So
that a lot of the halfling pirates are going. Yes, we're going to go after them.
So,
Privateers.
so they force people to become them. The Phaetons, on the other hand, take your culture and make it their own. So they appropriate your culture. So they've got one that
Reject your culture and substitute for
they
my own.
appropriate your culture. So very much like the Romans, they walk in and go, "Oh, sacred site. Yes, that was our sacred site all along." Oh, you've got this holy day. It just happened to be our holy day. How coincidental was that?
Yes, and your gods look similar to ours.
And yeah, and amusingly too, they pretty much take every god they can into their pantheon. They are known to have one of the biggest pantheons out there. Compared to the only other country that has as many pantheons are the Genasi, which is the Alphaetian religion.
So your family's coming knocking.
Yeah, the
Hi.
Alphaetian nation is the biggest population of Genasi on this world.
Yeah, right.
Because that'll go down well. Conquering another country.
And,
Hey.
they concentrate on the Genasi. They are the nobles of that country.
Right.
No.
But he's a fire
And they
genasi.
absolutely despise fire Genasi.
Ah, crap.
It's because they're full of hot air.
So, the proclamation that came through is that Galantri's great school of magic is using for a bit of magic and follows entropic immortal, and they're being told to stop.
And I'm betting the Lords of Galandri just kind of laughed at their face.
Well, they laughed, yeah. They think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Because there is no bit of magic in this country.
Yep.
And they don't follow gods as it is, so saying that they follow entropic immortal is the same as that they follow a good immortal or a bad immortal. They don't care about immortals. They don't follow them.
Well, as long as the immortals don't
They
worry
steal
them.
power from immortals. They don't actually follow them.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, as long as the immortals don't do anything to them, they don't really care.
And so it is actually quite amusing that the proclamation got around everywhere, so everyone knows. And there is some contingents of Alphaetian wizards of the city who are getting really nervous at this.
Because they're like, no, not us, not us.
Because there is a principality of Galantry that is of Alphaetian descent.
And they pretty much don't want to get wiped out.
Pretty much.
Aren't they more of the protective of Galantry? So if they get attacked, wouldn't that start a war?
It's a bit hard to determine who would attack them, because if they're hated by their country and hated by the nation, the empire at the same time, then they're pretty much screwed no matter which way they go.
Okay, so basically if they get exterminated but no one takes the land, they don't care.
It would still be a crime for people to go and try to attack them, and the nation would eventually send people to stop it. And
And
probably send expendable people they don't care about first.
Oh crap, guess what? We're going in.
Yeah, instead of hunting dinosaurs, we're hunting people.
And you have been asked to, if you want to investigate two different options for your uncle. There is a problem with some wares in one of the other principalities. And
You'd be good with that.
Moldavia might need some investigation at the Wizards of Wine's winery.
wine. Is
Well,
it
that-
actually
That instantly turns
drinkable
my character
alcoholic wine?
It's magical wine.
Even
It,
better.
it is one of the biggest outlets of Moldavia, the country that you are the principality you came through. As a favour to the prince of the region. Considering you are students of the great school. Either one would get you in with someone. The headmaster of the school, his province is being troubled by the wares.
So, the alcohol instantly turns Zal off, so he would probably push for the other one, but,
Well, the problem is with the, as stated before, the elves being stalked by wares. So
Oh, the elf should already know Elven by now, because you'll have the equivalent of 5 months downtime. And I'll talk to you guys about downtime between now and next session, and you'll then be able to update your sheet with the extra stuff.
That would be nice. Kind of awkward.
No, I haven't had coffee already, and I will know some coffee already.
Standard hot vanilla. Does anyone else want coffee?
no, I'm fine, thanks.
Want a hot chocolate?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Just Stefan then?
No one else?
I might have coffee, please.
You sure? Yeah.
So,
You looked uncertain.
I was thinking about it.
Oh, actually, I might have a coffee. Yeah.
so the princess has been reading how to tame a dinosaur.
Well, they've got books on training dragons, so she's reading on how to train a dragon. Thinking it's a dinosaur. The pictures look the same.
Sorry.
They actually have earth dragons here,
Yes.
which is the wingless.
There are, you see that there are drakes that are pulling people's carriages. There are dragons that people are riding to get place to place. There are rumours that some of the instructors are dragons.
Well, it's like the Pirate Kings. I reckon one of them is going to be at least a dragon.
I presume, because I don't have my horse to ride around on, if I have to go anywhere further than from the house to school, I'll go on the ice beak.
Yep.
Which probably people don't really care about.
No. You actually don't look out of place. No one even blinks an eye as you go past on the X-Beat because it looks so mundane in comparison to everyone else. You look like the poor student.
Alright. I'm fine with that. Because I kind of am, but that's
And then
okay.
no matter where our friend goes, there's always a following of people ready to help them.
Okay.
People are willing to help you into things. People are willing to help you out of things. They're willing to, lay their cloaks down so you don't have to get your feet wet and all this sort of stuff. You're gonna waiting on hand and foot. Not one person is trying to pick you up. They're all trying to be nice to you for some reason.
This is very bizarre.
Yeah, especially if they knew that you were a dwarf.
Yeah, not used to this treatment at all.
This is funny.
My mother used to push my face into the puddles, not let me, walk over her to get past them.
And you are getting preferential treatment in most of your classes.
That's not good. It's going to cause bullying.
Bullying?
No, I'm pretty sure if I'm
No,
not, if
you're-
I'm not
you're
with the
the-
Axe Beak's with her.
You're more like the head bully. You could bully other people.
I'm pretty
no,
sure my
I'd
Axe
rather
Beak
not.
is eating people who try to bully you.
Is that why half my class is gone?
Yep.
Probably.
Okay, and I do have something else you may be able to get while you're at the Great School of Magic. Where is this?
The cloak of invisibility.
They're
You're a
extremely rare.
wizard.
Or you could have the other one, the
Well,
one that,
his character does have a ring of invisibility in the Wednesday game.
or is it one that
The
makes
ring's
him
invisible. He can't see it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Or it's the one that he thinks that he's invisible, but he's just running around stark naked.
No, he's got a ring he can't see and can't touch, but it's on his finger and you can see what to take magic and that's it.
Yeah. Don't know what it is.
Yeah, so you detect magic and your finger lights up.
Yeah, it pings, but it's like, It looks pretty, I think. Can't see it. It's like the oldest ring I've ever seen, but
So, you've also been given the option to do some classes. So,
I pass all my money.
each of you gets one class you can do. You can either do agility training, which gives you the ability to incorporate movement in the casting of a spell for a concentration check. You can conjure a familiar. So if you want to have an elemental familiar,
Cool.
would you like your elemental familiar?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Conjuring on the move sounds like fun, considering that we're usually on the move.
So you want the ability to cast a spell while moving?
Yeah. Because, well, that's very useful when I'm either on the horse or on the back speak, so...
And gaining a language is one of their courses, so I'll put that down for you.
Yep.
Specifically. And so our Celestial Warlock, you also have a meditation, quick casting. So quick casting means as a move action you can prepare a spell to cast next round as a bonus action.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Well,
Wait, so do we all
Right.
learn another language?
It was supposed to be more of a, yes, you can learn languages.
I wonder what I should...
But won't that be suspicious?
What? That you're learning Elvish as an elf?
Yeah.
Not really.
Nah.
Oh.
No, because your storyline is you got raised by humans.
Oh.
You're
yeah.
an orphan.
Okay. Yep. Never mind. That makes sense.
And so a lot of people are doing that I'm so sorry for you in Elvish for so many months.
Yeah.
Until finally it clicks on you. This is what they've been saying to me as they've been helping you or giving you free stuff. You've been free given to you on a daily basis. They've all been apologising to you in Elvish.
Yeah.
And it's like,
My accounts are ready for tomorrow.
Nice.
That's empty down.
Still trying to work out what I did
Pull it
wrong.
back,
But
300.
No,
Well-
they're sorry that you're an abandoned child that doesn't know Elvish.
yeah.
No,
it's
orphan.
slowly, you know,
It's slowly getting
it's
there.
slowly clicking.
Gotcha.
No.
No, orphan.
I gotcha.
and would Shogar like to learn a language or would Shogar like to learn other things?
Yeah, you like to learn Infernal?
Sherva would like to learn other things.
Learn immolation.
So,
What other things do we have other than language?
there is a spell combination allowing you to mix your slots up to do other things with. Which doesn't help a warlock.
No.
There is the quick casting, which allows you to prepare a spell to be cast as a reaction. The next should be a reaction or a bonus. I'll make it as a reaction for next round. You can spend your turn preparing a spell to cast next round.
I know what I want to learn.
Draconic.
Draconic. That's what I want to learn.
So you want to do that instead of agility training?
Oh, it's instead of.
Yeah, you only get one.
Oh.
The other things you can do with the downtime, but these are considered part of your course work.
No, I'll probably do the other one as part of the course and I'll learn Draconic separately. I'll do it that way.
So, Jarrell, want to...
That's right, all the
So you had agility training, moving, incorporating casting of a spell with a concentration check and movement.
No.
There is conjuring a companion.
That'd be pretty cool.
Would you like a celestial animal?
Yes.
Okay. Any particular sort of animal?
Fire gecko.
Hey,
Would you like a celestial horse?
Yes, you should finally get your steed.
Yes, actually, I would like a
But-
celestial horse. As
but-
much as the Khan won't be happy with me, a celestial horse would be awesome.
Do you want any particular celestial horse?
You want one that can actually shapeshift into a human?
Similar one to what Hamza had, because the better one, the unicorn or I guess it's even a bit of trouble already.
Yeah, I know.
Because they tell you off.
I'm pretty sure my horse is superior.
I want a
Yeah,
horse that's coming
no,
with
sorry,
fire,
superb war horse. Which I think is the best one?
The best one was the celestial one.
Oh, the best one's the celestial one. Yeah. So that's what I count? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's Artemis.
I want a horse that's like me.
I've got
I
a
want
boat.
You got both.
You want one that has flames?
Oh, good.
Okay, so you've got a flaming horse.
Yay. I will note that down.
No. Can it actually control the flames?
Martin, can we
Yeah.
chuck the guest Wi-Fi up?
Hey, we'll bring it up now.
So-
So bring it up earlier.
Yeah. So can it actually control the flames? So when it walks into a grassland, it doesn't set the whole thing on fire.
Where's the fun in that?
having fun in that.
I may play with water elementals, but I can't summon up those bloody...
Goldfish.
Wait, look at
So, you're going to put asbestos shoes on it.
Okay, it should now be running.
Thank you.
On the plus side, it means you can actually talk to it. Yep.
So you have a elemental of fire that is shaped like a horse.
It's good.
Great.
the shape.
Great, I can see
Wait,
how
wait.
Yeah, you got an elemental to shapeshift into the shape of a horse.
Great.
Yay!
Oh, it looks like a scene.
I'm liking this.
Great, so I could see our elementals
Here's
back
your
chatting
color
each other.
Why is my girl on my leg? There.
Is it because it's empty?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I know why it's on my leg, but I still ask the question anyway.
I borrowed it because I forgot to take mine yesterday.
This is why I was paying him out for breaking my lid earlier.
Could have easily swapped it to mine, and I would have kept my stubby holder things.
I
You
need to
think
get that
cool.
tomorrow.
Yeah, you do.
I still don't.
Okay, so yes, you are now. You each have been given first year clothes, except for our nice Alfred over here, which has been given the 6th year clothes. So all of you have a plain orange cloak, denoting you as a first year student and target practice.
Target practice.
Yes. Sure.
Hey, I've got stealth.
And
I've got strength.
our elven friend Shogar has a nice cloak with runes down the side of it that glow. It goes around the hood as well, denoting that she is an advanced student of the School of Magic. Most people only reach 4th year and then drop out because they're citizens.
Well, fair enough.
So does that mean that she gets citizens by default?
No, she's going to take the test.
No need to take the test. May or may not end my life.
And the test is convoluted.
It's only
Yes. Pick a number between 8 and 10.
You do know that it is, they send you into a maze, and if you walk out the other side of the maze, you will be graded upon your entry in the maze. And if you do well, you will become a citizen.
interesting.
Yeah, I reckon it's one of those cheating mazes.
Well, it is known that they can see everything you do in the maze.
No, I mean the maze probably constantly changes and things like that, so you couldn't use mundane things like navigate.
It is known that if you do not have magic, you will not make it through the maze. So no matter how good a rogue is, a rogue will not actually get out.
Unless it's an arcane trickster.
But it's magic.
Or dual cast.
Tricksters are common here.
Yeah. Or dual cast.
Just noted down. Fire elemental in shape of horse.
It's got a burning personality.
As do I.
What?
He's
Great.
he's noting that you're the bright spark of its friend.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So what you're going to call it, Ashbringer?
What? Fire
Name on.
starter.
I was giving some of the vodka.
Is it all vodka?
It's like as bad as my ex be eating fucking
Oh,
a
I
bag of
figured-
coffee beans a day.
Actually, I'm going to call it Bolt because that's just funny.
No, that's lightning.
Exactly.
But that's more of
No,
air.
it quite likes the fact that you call it a bolt. It thinks it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
It thinks everything you tell it is funny. It doesn't have high intelligence.
Does speak with
That's
animals
fine.
work
Neither
with
do I.
him?
No, it's an elemental.
You have to know Incan.
I don't know English.
Neither do I.
Actually,
You could probably learn it.
no. You would have learnt it from your celestial becoming a warlock. Oh no, sorcerer, I should say.
You would probably be able to learn in your downtime. Like, I'm going to learn Draconic in downtime, so...
Give me 1 second, I'll speak.
And maybe a few other things at over time. So I can cast while moving. That's cool.
So you're on your axe beak,
Mhm.
with these plain saddle and stuff.
Yep.
Beside you is a horse made out of flame with an intricate saddle that won't catch fire or melt, sitting Chauvel.
Well, I probably made the axe... Well, actually, I would have made the axe beats saddle myself.
Which means it is nice, but it's not this huge magical thing.
Yeah, I'm not concerned about that. It's practical, okay?
Magic.
And what is it you're riding?
Riding? Oh, I'm walking.
You know they're about to leave the city. Either way, they need some form of transportation.
You could take one of the dead horses.
No.
Well, we'll
The carriage isn't here.
the carriages, yeah, I know.
Charge is left off. Oh goodness.
Yeah, like
I hated that.
Like 6 months ago.
I hated
So
that.
what commands would you need to control a living impaired horse?
You would need to actually have control on it. Or a magical item that will allow you to control undead.
Hey!
You don't know about my whistle. And I can't exactly control undead. I can raise dead people with the whistle and I have to blow it once every 24 hours, otherwise I
I
lose.
think we actually would need a cart so we can actually carry stuff.
You have to change your name's clothes over.
Okay, how old is the fire elemental go?
So you'll look the same.
Elemental.
Yeah, if it was the gnomes, it would be a horseless cart.
Google. I have to do all my fucking settings again.
Okay, it's a fairly fast horse too, at least 50 feet around.
He is?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, it needs to outrun the fire that it's like.
Wait, how fast is the axe beak?
I thought the axe beak was like 40.
I thought it was like 40, 45?
Yeah, I think it was.
What's my horse? Because that would be a good idea. Because it's faster than my horse, I'm pretty sure.
The XP, 50 feet. Keeps up with the XP.
Wow.
Nice.
So, what sort of animal is...
Oh, sorry, my horse is 80 feet.
Sure,
so
you're going to
Jesus
take.
Christ.
What kind of animals should an elf be riding?
Unicorn!
Yeah, no thank you. Those things are scary.
Very much.
And besides, they generally require purity.
Yeah.
I don't think he's done anything in that form. I think he's pure in that form, but not in mine. Probably only in body.
Perfect.
Are there any exotic mounts that I can go into?
Yes, there are lots of exotic mounts. This is the one place in the world where just about any mount can be named.
How much are they?
Well, you do have an uncle that's currently painting things for you.
He's gonna be pissed if I buy it.
Or amused.
Well, you could just ask him.
What sort of creature would you like to have as a mount?
Griffin.
Bear.
You'd like a bear?
A bear?
I want a
Yeah,
riding bear.
You want a riding bear?
Floon.
Okay.
It's not very elfy, but it's
Floon.
actually kind of is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I just need more green. More
Oh.
dryad-y and be half naked.
It's gonna be funny when we do that.
Okay,
Right there,
so
we'll
you're
go
talking about if you're playing WoW, a druid in bear form.
No, I'm talking about like Witcher-style dryad.
Okay, so you get a brown bear. A
Brown
riding
bear. Okay.
Go, we're gonna get back to the steps, and people are gonna be like, "What the hell happened with you lot?"
Yeah. For sure.
He's got a harness, you know, gear, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Your mule is gonna be so angry with you when they catch up.
No, the mule won't know who he is.
I'm sure the mule will know.
So yes, you have your riding bear. So brown bear, you can use the dog.
Thank you.
Brown bear.
Means he moves at a speed of 40 feet. Means he's slower than the other two.
That's fair.
Oh, I already had some water. So, if I have the
Sorry, you
cart
said
pulled
the
by a
XP
water
was 50?
elemental, would that be classed as vehicle water?
No.
Sorry, Martin, you said the axe peak was 50. Yep.
So what sort of animal does our halfling feel most?
But I'm slowing you down, so it doesn't matter.
Well, you did with the mule anyway, so.
Yeah.
This isn't anything
The
new.
mule was
that's
like
gonna
30,
be
I think.
interesting.
I evolved it finally.
Nice, that looks cool.
And my riding isn't that fantastic.
Luck of the club.
No, at least it's positive.
That does look cool, doesn't it?
That's fine. If it was a
We don't
water
know.
vehicle, yes, I wouldn't have any problems
We're going
with
to
it.
go shinks hunting one day when they're back in waves.
Yes.
Clink only took me 4 raids to do.
Oh, that's cute. We got this from
So would you like a riding dog?
Bow wow wow wow. Do you want a Yuki?
No.
They do have mastiffs.
Oh, riding massive, that's cool.
You could have a giant mastiff or a giant pug.
Doesn't need to be that big because he's only a small creature.
A regular pug.
So would you like a mastiff?
No.
You're the most elegant, but you'll move as fast as he will on his exotic bear.
That's funny.
Or you could be Skeletor and have the panther.
Mm.
Gosh, that's so cute.
What's your riding panther?
Oh, the Rubat earrings.
That's so cute.
Yeah, panthers are cool.
Or would you prefer a pony?
There we go. Close enough.
The only problem with panthers means that we have to have.
Hmm?
Oh, we've got an axe
that the
speaking,
big
so we have to do
That
hunting
is
anyway.
like a shirt.
Really?
Yeah.
So, Stefan, would you prefer a polar bear or a brown bear?
Yeah.
Do you want your bear to be white or brown?
That's the 3.
Or do you want your bear to be big? So polar bears are bigger than a
Unless I
bear.
go
They're
up.
both large.
No, go the other way.
Polar would be cool, but it doesn't make sense from going back
Yeah,
to
it's
the
cool,
plains,
you can't
does it?
fly.
It's spotted half a mile away.
Well, you can be spotted half a
Close
mile
enough,
away being in
unless
a
I-
brown bear as well because you're going to be
unless I
above
go
the grass.
That.
Do you want to be spotted in style or just spotted?
It's roughly
Actually,
the
polar
same
bears
shape,
aren't
yeah.
white. It's because of the reflection.
We're gonna
Polar
rock
bear.
up looking like.
Okay, you got polar bear.
The only problem is if we're going to go
Lump of
anywhere
pants.
that's more tropical, it's going to happen. I like you that much.
Just gotta get some food.
Right. So, basically, we've
There is a
got
seahorse you can get as well. Unfortunately, it's tiny, so he's gonna have trouble riding it. But
No, I'll be just like, I'll just be like Aquaman and just have a whole.
Sorry, my brain just went to this kind of panning of you're on your flamey horse, you're on your
Axe beak.
axe beak, and I'm passing my polar bear. Then there's this halfling dragging a dead seahorse behind him as they walk.
No, you got it wrong. You got a seahorse tied to a stick. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
with
so
a bag of
wrong.
water kind of elastic on the top.
I get you a giant seahorse.
You're gonna need a big bag.
Giant weasel.
Ooh.
Giant weasel.
Why are we interested in a giant weasel?
Just don't.
Ferret!
It's
No, God, no.
What was that?
Ferret. Those
It
things
is, giant ferret.
stink.
Yeah,
They are very similar.
They stink so much.
Oh, well, the
And-
axe
and-
doesn't stink?
and polar bears.
They stink more than axe beaks.
Yeah, but the thing is, your polar bear doesn't shit in the woods.
No, but that's. Ferrets give off these really strong smells. We've never
Yes.
seen or touched a ferret or been in a house where someone has ferret
I'm not
pets.
inclined to kill flame beasts, so.
What? Because I'll crash it.
Yep, for the second time.
That poor bird.
So would a riding weasel unsuit you?
Yeah, right.
Weasels are harder to crash, but still possible.
But it is more intelligent than your bear.
That's fair.
Well, let's
I
see.
mean, they are pretty
The
crafty.
Panther is cool as well.
It's actually twice as intelligent as the bear.
Oh my God.
Tyrus wasn't looking for intelligence, he was seeing how far he can take this.
Yeah. Large riding ferret.
So that's the medium-sized beast. That's the giant ferret.
You're small, aren't you?
I feel like Tyrus would have been like the.
Well,
you know-
the thing is, yeah, I'm
They even
only
dye
3
your
feet. What?
They even dye your favorite color.
Oh god. I can have a pink bear.
What, magically?
Yes.
So it stays permanent?
Yep.
Wow.
I can have an orange polar bear.
Yep, you have a bright orange polar bear to go for
No,
bright
no,
orange
no,
bear.
no. Stefan would want that. Tyrus would hate that.
But shut up, she doesn't live.
My pretty polar bear.
So, have you gotten over your rat problem?
Yes, I have. But I now have a
Because
other
they sing along with
problem.
her now.
I now have a fear of sailing to replace it.
Oh, that's gonna be funny.
Oh man.
And what about the fear of singing?
Oh god, that might develop, hey.
Every time you sing, animals come and join in.
Yeah.
Do I probably at some point in the 5 months since I learned that the animals sing, I probably would have cast Speak with Animals and been bombarded with just words everywhere.
I think it wouldn't
No,
be much so much a fear as a dislike of pets, small pets.
Before he does that, I'm going to set up traps.
Free food every night.
Yeah!
Yeah, that's right. Stand here and
The
sing.
animals are alive. The sound of
I'm pretty sure Zal would undo all your traps.
That's bad. Even the paladin's probably going to say no to that.
Well, it'll probably happen at least once, and then you go, ooh.
Yeah, it probably happens once and then Zal's just like, yeah, no.
I'd probably just be angry and go off singing somewhere, then this guy starts placing traps around me, behind me, and I don't even notice.
Then you see the rabbit,
yeah.
the deer.
Yeah, half the forest.
Oh god.
I'm being bushed.
That's when we get the warning, you're over encumbered with all this food that you just caught.
It wouldn't take very much. Well, like a pheasant or something. It would
Well,
overcome you.
we also need to feed our mounts as well.
I'm pretty sure my axe beak could take care of itself.
It does. That's why it likes on the singing elf.
I know. He liked the singing dwarf beforehand, but yes, it's
Yeah,
something
but
else.
The singing elf summons food.
Yes, I know.
Oh wait, hang on.
I'll summon food every time he sings.
Bears can climb, but polar bears can't.
They can climb.
Yeah, but, well, not as much, but polar bears are great swimmers.
Yeah, that's true. Oh god,
Yes!
They have a swim speed.
I picked the wrong one.
No, you didn't, because we're going sailing, so you need something with swim.
Yeah, that's true. I won't get on the boat, so you'll put a rope behind the boat attached to my polar bear and strap me to the
can
polar
climb
bear.
just very clumsily.
Well, like
they don't have a climbing speed. They can climb as any animal can climb.
I mean, in general, like
yeah,
real
they
polar
climb up like some rocks and some
Ice.
but not trees.
So claws shook.
I was thinking
Yeah,
of
sure.
bears. 'Cause
Yeah.
brown bears can climb, I think.
Brown bears have a climbing speed.
Ah,
It's like, oh, there's a tree.
just riding up the tree.
Yeah, well, you probably get the polar bear just to bash the tree down.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have stopped.
So, map
I'm ready
time.
for tomorrow. Actually, why am I making late for tomorrow?
So, we're off to see the wares.
Hang on, if it has a swim speed and I'm riding it,
Yep.
does that count as riding, not swimming?
Counts
Yes.
as you riding, yes.
I've got 8.
So therefore it wouldn't trigger, hopefully, my
I
fear
don't think I'll
of
have
sailing?
No,
But
because
you're
Candy
technically
for
sailing
tomorrow.
on the bear.
I don't think I'll get
Not
it.
a tricky thing of sailing.
I-
You fear of drowning.
I think I'd have to roll self-persuasion to convince myself.
no. I can solve this for
The
you.
Triple Stardust. No need.
Does the polar
I
bear
need
have a
Stardust.
I was
sail?
about to say, you need stuff.
Well, no.
Well, then how can you call it sailing when there's no sail?
Put your stuff in something.
Maybe.
Sometimes stuff.
We'll see if I believe it at the
I'm doing
time.
well.
It's more if
For
you've got
me,
a fear of water.
I'm doing well.
That's
No,
apparent.
water, no. It's sailing, apparently.
Yeah.
Don't whatever.
Whatever you like.
But
So it is 8 hexes away to the nearest proper village.
How far to my sister's place so I can pick up my actual horse?
Quite a few days travel north. You're being sent off to the
Oh, that's right. We're
west.
doing the other one, aren't we? Yeah. Sorry, I thought we. Sorry.
So, did you want your horse to get attacked by
Not really. No. he can stay where he is.
wolfmen or men wolves, and then become a celestial werewolf horse?
Which one?
what one?
Because that would be fun.
This is actually shot.
And it sounds like a
No power
character
to
from
that.
Monkey.
Why are you turning this way? Turn the other. That away.
Yes, maybe you should
How
call
do
yourself
I-
Tripitaka
How
and
do I-
have your horse turn into human.
It's actually in the shoulder, yeah.
Where is Paige?
Where your fingers are.
Yeah, I know. That's why my fingers are there. You asked.
I know I did.
And you delivered.
Yep.
Okay, so we have a bunch of things. Okay, so not to be too suspicious.
Great.
Actually, in the setting, this is setting the lantern.
That's awesome.
Oh, God.
At least it's not the Ravenloft one.
Which is which would have been the Wizards of Wine's winery. So you have the choice of werewolves or vampires.
Either one I'm happy
The
with.
only reason why I got turned off the other one is because Zal is so against alcohol.
I thought it was funny. Okay, so
That and I have a higher chance of meeting family there that I don't want to meet right now.
Because you're not ready.
Because I'm not ready.
you haven't quite hit that bit yet of your arm training.
Yeah.
Mind you, the only other problem is, if these are actually werewolves, we're screwed. Because we've got really nothing to harm them. Well, I don't. Other than some nasty words. Hey, that reminds me of a certain bar.
Okay, read correctly for you. So, you have been told that there are fights breaking out in the province of New Averine between Lupins and werewolves.
Lupins and werewolves. What's the difference between them?
Lupin is a humanoid wolf,
Right.
and a werewolf is something that's turned into a humanoid wolf.
So the Lupins
So-
create werewolves?
No.
Different species.
Great.
So it's the equivalent of, what was it? But, it's almost as bad as Fire and Air Genasi are painting each other.
No.
So they're both technically Genasi, but they're not the same Genasi. Like both of these are technically wolf people, but they're not the same wolf people. But there's probably a bigger distinction because the werewolves aren't necessarily
Sentient?
Lupin.
Oh, right.
So they can be of any race,
So-
and they are a more powerful form of wolf hybrid than
So,
Lupin.
so if a Lupin gets bitten by a werewolf at the full moon, does it turn into a human?
No, it might turn into an even worse wolf. Imagine something with understanding of
There's a fire.
canine perception and culture, getting enhanced forms of it, and the desire to kill.
That's a bread bow.
So Lupins have been tracking and hunting werewolves now.
Right. So they're our friends?
But they don't really see any real distinction if the person is bitten or if they've turned. They're more than happy to kill anyone.
Great.
And there has been
My
the
PDF
statement
is up
going that it spread through humans, so we should kill all the humans.
So, you want to put some fake ears on?
No, not really.
I'm not human, haha.
I think I'm the only human in this party now.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait, sorry. Kandu is still human.
But
isn't she?
Kandu's not currently here at the moment. Kandu's has been gone for quite a few months.
Yeah, but the other thing is, Kandu is also noble, which can be classed as above human.
No, you have no idea where Kandu disappeared to.
This does not surprise me at all.
Oh,
Nah.
guess what? She comes back with a velociraptor as a mount.
Probably.
And it might be might have wings and breathe fire, and she calls it a velociraptor. See, her book said so.
It's probably got like a toilet seat stuck around its head and somebody's arm.
What a
You
lawyer.
hear in the distance, you stupid reptile.
Isn't it, you useless reptile?
You useless reptile.
That too. I haven't watched it 50 times.
No.
We just started watching the Race to the Edge TV series.
It's really good.
Okay, so you have. Oh, that's right. I was just working out how many days you had travel. Because there are quite a few days travel.
Too many.
At least we all have mounts now that traverse this area without looking weird.
One of us has a horse.
Who has a horse? Yeah,
So-
but he's a fire horse.
Yeah, no, we don't. None of us have a horse. Just a mundane horse. Everything else is all we got is weird
A
stuff.
mundane horse, yeah, you know the horse that spits fire, you know, absolutely mundane.
Yeah, yours glows and also leaves.
I
actually,
think the Axebeak is probably now the most mundane creature.
How much of
Well-
the trail's burnt down?
well, the other thing is that it's easy to follow you.
Yeah, follow
Well-
the scorch marks.
So someone had designed boots for your elemental, so it wouldn't.
Ah.
Set
Hey,
fire
I was
to,
right about the
things they wanted.
asbestos boots.
Oh, that's terrible.
It just sends up this strange smell all the time.
That's fine.
You know, it just smells like sulfur.
That's fine.
Oh god.
So volcanic rock shoes?
They do leave red marks wherever it runs,
Hell yeah, that's all I care about.
but it's not setting things on fire.
That's good.
That's fine.
And then you have
I don't think anyone-
That would be awkward in the plains.
Then you have the bear that looks down upon you all.
Anything is going to look.
with the dainty elf on top, side saddle.
Anything's going to look down on me.
Actually,
Well, the bear looks down on everyone.
how big is the bear?
The bear is large, but it's
Like
on
3
the, it's on
meters,
the
isn't it?
larger side of large.
How big is the Axebeak?
The Axebeak is on the smaller side of large.
Right.
Yeah, it's looking down at you.
So where the Axebeak is at its tallest
Mm.
is coming up to its shoulder.
Right.
So at the tallest is its head. You don't sit on its head. You sit on its back. So you're sitting down about
Down,
here,
yeah.
and your head likely might, if you're lucky, come up to its head.
Right.
Its shoulder goes over your Axebeak's head. And when you consider that it is longer than your Axebeak is tall,
Yeah.
I want to think of what happens when you turn back to an elf. That just seems
Dwarf.
so. That's right, dwarf.
Why?
I don't
That's
think
what
gonna,
if-
be, that's gonna be disproportionate by a long shot.
I don't think it's gonna
No.
happen. It's been what, like 6 months?
Yup.
So heads or tails?
Tails?
Tails.
Well, this is if you're wanting if you want to go back.
Tails. Apparently I side saddle ride because I'm fancy.
You are
elf.
fancy. elf.
I think that's probably the safer option because you're going to be split if you're going the other way.
Yeah.
a nice side saddle just for the elf.
Yeah.
Shroud saddle,
Yeah.
safety harness and everything, and little ribbons to go with it.
God, I feel like a
Aw,
punk.
pretty. Yes.
Hey, that's,
Hey,
that's
hey.
pretty up the bear.
Just saying, Mardi Gras around the corner.
And so, and to make it nicer, they put all orange ribbons through the hair of your bear to make it all nice and pretty. So when it runs through the wind, you got this orange, like flame going through
Streamers.
its and it streams out behind it.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yep.
Oh, please don't.
Cantrip.
Oh, that was not nice.
You'd have to go.
Okay, so you reach the village of Les Hivox.
My stomach is full of food. Beer. And coffee.
And they have a whole lot of wine tasting going on at the moment.
Wine tasting?
Yay!
Is it wine tasting or party?
Well, it's wine tasting.
WHINE or WINE? Slight difference.
WINE.
Okay, cool.
And basically, it is the season of right after winter, where they crack open the stuff that has been put aside for quite a few months and try it out.
So, in other words, it is a party.
Yes. It's the breaking of the ice party.
Yes.
The river beside you is so cold that you can actually see chunks of ice passing through it every now and then.
Oh, this
Do
would be a
the
great time
Japanese
to
culture
persuade the
of
polar bear to
jumping
jump in.
Ice bars.
The polar bear has fun every night playing with ice cubes.
Probably.
The size of most people. Pulls one out and sleeps on it.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, except you're sleeping on it as well.
As long as I sleep on the polar bear, that's fine. Because then I'm not getting cold, technically.
So yes, they are happy to put up such an illustrious elf for the night.
How did she become so famous again?
Because
A potion that says
orphan
drink
elf
me.
who was, taken under the wing by some
Fancy pantsy,
northern
you know.
border lord.
then basically became
And sixth
enrolled
level,
sixth level in the was it fifth
magic
or fifth?
Yeah.
thingy.
Yeah, it was basically completed the 5th year of study in the Great School of Magic.
So I'm technically already above everyone else.
Yes, you are now turning into a pompous elf.
Yes.
Pompous elf.
Yep.
I'm losing my brother, sister. I don't know anymore.
And everyone's always differential to the Alban child because you're obviously her retainers. You're all wearing the orange cloaks of first years. Because while you've got that, people will not interfere with you.
Yeah, right.
Cool.
This is
That's good. Turn back to a dwarf. Do it.
I don't think he knows how.
No.
He knows.
Yeah.
I
It's
know.
been half a year and you haven't turned back.
Yeah, I know.
How much
how-
of that stuff did you drink again?
The whole thing.
Oh god.
Said drink me, so he did.
I'm starting to think this may be permanent.
No, I was just wondering if it actually had a maker's mark or anything like that.
But knowing Tigress, he'd give it a year first, then
Did it,
decide
have
it's permanent.
did it have instructions on how much the drink would lasted how long?
No.
Oh god.
Yeah, I could just see it was made by the 3 Hagues.
So yes,
Knowledge of medicine to see how long this will last.
I don't think you're gonna meet the DC for that role.
Probably not, but
Well, we managed to summon
natural 20 though.
well, you did notice that when you checked after you'd taken the potion, he wasn't radiating magic.
I don't radiate magic?
No, the bottle doesn't radiate.
No,
magic.
he didn't radiate magic from the change.
Oh.
one use only.
I don't think I have any magical items.
No.
For you to radiate, for you to be on a spell that will have a duration, you have to radiate magic.
Oh.
So your elven
Oh no.
So
it is
you
permanent.
are permanent elf now.
So if
Oh
so is that way of detecting a dragon if you're looking around seeing a human or a cat radiating a lot of magic?
Did I unattune all my items?
No,
Okay.
you kept them all attuned
Oh.
That's because you are still
funny.
using them.
because it's still you.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
it's still
so
you.
Achievements are connected to the soul?
You're just permanently elf.
Okay. Alright. Sure.
So your previous
Second
god
character
really
change.
hates you now.
Or second character name
Damn,
change?
this wasn't my doing. Ah.
Well, yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, let's go look for someone.
Let's go chase Saltown. That's the most
Yeah.
important thing to do.
Okay, fair enough. I may have had a part in that.
Yes, we can always work out a way of you being in fault. Fault.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
they offer to put you up in the mayor's house
Okay.
of the village.
Just me or everyone else?
Well, they were going to put your retainers in the stables.
Sol probably doesn't have a
Can
problem with
I
this.
On the plus side, it means they
possibly
will be safe.
request they be
Hmm?
Will be
closer
safe.
to me?
Mm.
Only so that they can serve me better?
They'll put you in the room adjacent to the stables.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Okay, the mayor gives up his room for you.
Okay. Not used to this treatment, but okay.
I love how you're now permanently elf.
Oh,
That's
so
funny.
good.
That's really funny.
Yeah, what would be even funnier if they all knew that he was a dwarf. Or was
Twice
a dwarf.
over.
Was a dwarf twice.
How dangerous is this town?
This town is not particularly dangerous because, as far as you can tell, everyone here is drinking wine and squishing grapes and
Right.
being merry and jolly.
So whereabouts are you guys at
Zal
the moment?
Zal hates this town and is going to shut in the stables.
What is your problem?
Shraval will join in the festivities.
You get invited along to have fun, jumping and bouncing on stuff. Everyone's singing and doing folk songs
Perfect.
and.
Am I there as
you
well?
pick up that there are a lot of water genasi here. This is the centre of water genasi of the region.
And you're
I feel conflicted.
I'd probably be part of these festivities, I imagine. But
Yeah,
I'd probably
Lily.
poke you in the back and be like, Sal, people are being nice to me. What the hell's going on?
just roll with it.
The mayor gave me his room.
I want
Rejected
to.
the spare room.
I want to let you know in quiet. Your mistake is permanent.
You mean you don't write it and put it by his bedside?
Actually, that'd be funny. I'll probably do
Mistake is
that.
permanent.
Oh, I will write it and put it at his bedside.
Okay, so. I really need to get that pirate brew. Right,
Believe
drink
in
me
someone.
and stick it next to me.
Is it wisdom? Yeah,
I don't think he's
wisdom.
going to make the same mistake twice. I sincerely
Yeah.
hope not, though.
So I got like an 8 to try and.
Actually, let's
Not
test
You
it.
thinking that I'm lying?
Let's
Really?
test that theory out. We can get him, try to get him the cheapest
So
bottle.
when you wake up some morning while you're still in studying, you see your change is permanent. Oh no, your mistake is
Yeah,
permanent.
your mistake is
Your
permanent.
mistake is permanent.
Mistake. Oh,
But it
okay.
doesn't actually say change, it says your mistake is permanent.
You've made many mistakes.
I'm gonna turn it over, right on the back. Which one?
Which one?
The other thing, experiment we'll probably do is try to get the
Is it
most
just passing of the
revolting
note?
alcohol we can find in a bottle and just say, drink me, and stick it next to the dwarf sleeping, seeing if he drinks it.
I'm pretty sure either the animals or the staff would get rid of those bottles before he wakes up in the morning.
They would because she's underage, she's not allowed to drink.
Yep.
The mayor doesn't want to go to jail for it.
No drinking for me.
So every time you reach for a drink while you're in the festivities, they swap it over for grape juice. So
Can I use
They
sleight of
must
hand
have
to
some
swap it over
amazing,
with actually alcohol?
What's it called? Legerdemain.
you want to try to give him actual alcohol?
It's like swap it out.
You do realize you're going to get murdered if you do that, right?
Nah. Either that or he gets actually addicted.
What's the increase in hit points
Because
again?
I'm not sure what will help
It
him on an
is,
elven.
half the hit dice plus 1.
Half the hit dice plus 1.
So
Okay, so I get another 6. I'm at 42.
I'm pretty sure mine's still -1.
I think wizard is
like half.
6, so that would be 4.
What was it?
Goes up 4.
Do
Mine's the same.
Do you add your con as well?
You add your combos as well, yes.
So then I get 8. So I'm at 44.
Yeah, Warlock's
No,
the same as
because
Rogue.
so like I'm 4, so I'm a D8, though that could be different for
It's
the
a D8
warlock.
for cleric.
Yeah.
I think a wizard is a D6, so I can look it up for you.
What's a D4 then?
It used to be wizard.
Okay, so they became a little bit healthier.
They came a bit tankier.
Yeah, that's what I hated with the.
So it is 4 hit points plus your con modifier. What's your con modifier?
-1.
So 3 hit points.
Yay! So I'm the
Oh.
20.
Yep.
Oh my
Hey!
god, you are squishy.
Yes, I know.
You are uber squish.
I know I am.
Grease. Yeah.
So
Geek, geek, geek.
we need to work out a way how to beef up our wizard cleric.
No, just,
No, because
he's just uber squish.
Con was my dump stat, so good luck with that. Good luck with that.
My race is my dumpster.
So
You have no one to blame but yourself on that one.
My dumpster.
I don't want to be a mountain dwarf. Someone makes me a hill dog. I don't want to be that. I'll just drink a random potion and become an elf.
And apparently also started out as a human, though we may need to confirm that further.
Maybe. Far down your family
Is
tree.
that why I feel such an affinity to...
Oh, there are transmutation magic that is permanent. It is possible to change people's religion as well as their sex.
Yes, I know.
That's funny.
Okay, so yes, the rest of you get to have a interesting time wandering around, having to escort the child elf through the festivities.
That's fun.
I'm pretty sure Zal would probably still just lock himself in the stables.
what is it? What's it, five?
Those two can sort it out.
What was it 5 months?
I'm
Cool. I can
I'm
actually
not
do
sorting
since I've
shit
now
out.
got this
Hey.
nice little cloak.
Princess
I can
is
go back on the
here.
slash.
I'm partying. Princess is doing the princess's thing and has gone AWOL for 6 months, which is
Again.
which is not unusual. So I'm seriously just going to let my hair down and just go absolutely.
Your fiery red hair.
Yeah.
Right, your hair is on fire.
And yes, this region, this winery region where all the grapes are grown for most of the known world, is also the centre of water genasi that aren't out on the ocean. Which is why the wineries work so well here.
Alright.
Though the most famous winery doesn't come from this region. This is all supposed to be naturally grown wine, whereas the Wizards of Wine's winery is magically induced wine.
So they could actually make it extremely potent.
They do. They don't need as much grapes, and not necessarily made out of grapes. The pirate brew came from the Wizards of Wine's winery.
Sure about that?
So they make wine from anything. Squeeze it enough and out will come liquid.
Yay. Well, not yay in Zal's case, but anyway.
Or you jump up and down on it like they do with grapes and wine will come out. So, it takes you another 2 days to reach New Aubergine.
Fairyland.
New Aubergine.
Yep.
Interesting.
It is one of the principalities, and it is the home principality of the headmaster of the School of Magic.
Ooh.
He is considered the most powerful man in all of Galantry. And this was his personal quest that he sent off one of the favoured students to Golden.
Being.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, oh.
Yeah. How many days did it take us to get there?
It took you 4 days in total. 2 days to get to Les Hivox, where you witnessed your elven friend getting all the attention. And then another 2 days to reach Wiles, which is a large...
I think at this point in life, I think Zal is just very much used to being ignored, so doesn't really have a problem with this.
And the news here, they greet at the gates the songstress of Galantry City.
Yeah.
Shova the orphan.
Okay.
Again, I whisper to you, this is your mistake.
Well, actually, in
I'll just
truth,
whisper back, which one?
no, in truth,
Oh.
you are an orphan because your mother's a
Have you ever heard
vampire,
of
which is
series of
actually
unfortunate
dead,
events?
and your father's been reanimated. Yeah, so both your parents are dead.
So you're known as Shova, the Orphan Ward of Palinsk.
So I'm your average PC then? My parents are dead and that's my reason for adventure?
You're Batman!
They were killed in an alley right after I went and saw a movie.
So,
That's,
So,
that's,
are we-
that sounds
have we got
like,
werebats around here so you can
No, that
become
sounds
bat?
like my
bat elf?
life. My parents didn't come home after going on a quest.
I guess I'll thank them for their
I did nothing.
delightful introduction.
I did everything.
And
Sorry.
head on in.
No,
They were asking, are you performing one of your
It was either them or
well-known
me.
pieces?
Which one is most well known currently?
to go away.
Well,
Go away,
Go
kid.
away, go away, leave me alone. I am not your friend.
You're
Why are you
you're-
following me? You're a crazy stalker. And then there was the, it's raining. Why am I not getting wet? Where's this rain? Why is everyone else soaked? Then there was the, I'm late. And then, oh. And then there was the other one is, I'm late. And they waited.
Apparently I'm doing go away.
That's about right.
Yep, that's about right.
It's how I'm currently feeling. I try and put my feelings into song.
And
And,
then there was this one about, I wish I could drink. Everything is, non-alcoholic. I feel like going for a frolic.
Yeah, sounds about right.
right. Welcome to J-Pod.
I wonder if my father sings along in Celestial with you at some point.
What time is the performance?
No, the performance is whenever you want it to be because everyone works at your schedule.
Oh.
You are the famous bard after all.
And it can't be too late.
Okay, well I guess there's a performance today, whenever the hell I do that. So when are we doing our thing first?
The guard has announced, yes, we have a performance today. Shava has said we're having a performance. And you can hear through the town, a performance from Shava.
So that's things happening sometime today. We can either do it before we go or after.
Maybe we should call you Belle. Beauty of the Beast. We're going to have the werewolves running
we
around.
did say he did get the Disney curse.
Okay.
So he can't swear, he can't even grumble, really.
So when the werewolves front up, start singing.
When I get home, I'll be making some.
Yeah, but then I'll end up coming back with some weird werewolf song.
Exactly.
That'll probably be #1 hit for the next 10 freaking
Oh
weeks.
where is the werewolf?
Dare wolf.
Oh, where?
Dare castle.
Yeah.
It's either that or you get kidnapped by them.
Let's not go there. It's a silly place.
Well, come along.
And werewolf, wherever the hell they live.
A werewolf, it's just a bite away.
That's probably the intro to the song.
Just one more bite. Just one more bite.
Stick to the roads. Don't go off in the moors.
Well, considering you've got the worst person to take on a werewolf hunt with you, the person with the very low con.
Yeah, no. And also it happens to be our healer. It's scary, the rogues have got more hit points than you do.
Yeah. See, the ranger thought he was going to be a ranger, and now he's a cleric with a level...
Okay, you're a ranger with a con of whatever, and you're going to be doing lots of exercising. And
No, I don't need con to survive in the wilderness. I
Yeah, you
need
do.
survival.
you need both.
Not really.
So, yes, you have been put up in town in the theatre.
The theatre, okay.
Yeah, they've actually put aside rooms in the theatre for you
Interesting.
because, well, they know you like to perform. And your performances are famous.
So it will also make it difficult for the animals to front up.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm sure my axe will be happy to help.
Okay, so as a group decision, do you guys want me to do the performance first or after?
Sure, why not?
I figure if they're going to want a performance today, we might as well get it over and done with. Because we don't know how long we're going to be hunting werewolves for.
I'd say get it done now. Get the town
Alright.
lively, and then we can go kill werewolves.
Get them lively, get some discounts on items, and then we'll... Right, performance.
So did they actually want to exterminate them, or did they just want them to stop attacking?
Well, they wanted to investigate it. Because attacking each other is not a great thing.
That's a 15
15
on
your
performance.
performance.
Yeah.
Okay, you go in there. You literally sing people's hearts out.
Can you like necromancer that back in?
No!
So
This didn't happen at my last performance.
so you have all these rats who literally sang along with you until they killed over.
I'm sure my axe-beak would love that dinner.
Yes,
Actually,
I'm sure they
he probably
would.
he probably
He's
actually
just
like
scooping them up.
scooping them up as they die.
He waits till they die.
Yeah.
I still feel uneasy about rats, but I'm okay with them.
I think my axe-beak still helps you because he got you over your fear, but he'll still tidy up the mess you're making.
Guess what your next race is going to be? Rat King.
Maybe. We'll see what happens.
Water balloon.
Yeah, or I'll be some other weird thing. Tabaxi.
Or even a golem.
A golem. Wow, that'd be interesting.
What, an unmade or whatever?
Warforged.
Warforged.
A warforged.
Oh god.
What happened to you? Well, I went to sleep and I woke up. Cling. This is it.
What did you do? It said eat me.
At least it's better than going to someone and said, well, they wanted to ask me a question. I said, no, well, just pay. Okay.
Chomp.
So, just as well, I decided not to go for the lycanthrope.
And you are in, you can see that Chateau Silaire, the home of the Ambervilles, is not too far from town. And most of the family showed up for your performance.
Okay.
So you had some of the most famous nobles in the region,
Oh, wow. Okay.
including the headmaster himself,
Jeez.
watching you perform on stage, killing a bunch of rats with your singing.
Rat Slayer.
This is a weird place.
Well, like, you can have less rat problems.
Yes.
Right, you're the Pied
I'm
Piper.
the Pied Piper, apparently. So are we then heading to this castle? Are they our contacts for this mission, or?
No, it's actually the whole region. It's a forested region just north of the river. The river that has all that ice flow coming from it.
Right.
You just have to cross that, and you'll be fine to explore the wooded region where most of the Lupins are.
Okay. We probably want some form of supplies.
There are also Lupins in town at the moment as well.
Okay.
But some of them were at your performance too.
Once Zal gets back, I might ask Zal and Cheval to talk to them. But in the meantime, I might see if I can get a discount on some kind of supplies. Preferably rations of some kind. I'm hoping that the performance would have maybe given a slight discount. But it might not. They might charge extra for some reason.
Okay, so you are met by some of your fan base apparently.
Okay.
There are a bunch of little girls who are all inspiring to be as great as you.
Awesome.
And technically, they all look older than you, but they're younger. So, 12 to 14-year-olds.
Yep. Okay.
So, but they're humans, so they are literally 12 to 14-year-olds. But that means that they are, so many years younger than you.
And what are they wanting exactly?
Hugs and time with you, braiding hair, telling stories, talking about magical shenanigans.
Non-natural. No, it's 21 actually. To
Well,
deception, basically, just that I'm enjoying.
Performance.
Well, this is deception. To
Okay.
pretend that I'm enjoying this.
okay, you pull it off so well, you actually have a good time.
Damn it.
You deceive yourself.
Deceive myself. This is not working. Okay.
And you have such a good time that even the couple of local eagles come in and make sure you have plenty of fresh air and
Eagles.
do the fan.
Okay. Wow. Yep. Okay.
Very, very rarely are eagles seen in the town itself.
Okay. Right.
Wait, what happened?
Oh,
I have
he's just-
eagles fanning me.
He's just summoned some eagles.
You have eagles fanning you.
Well, he was in the
Yeah.
middle of trying to deceive some young girls that he was enjoying their company. He did it so well he deceived himself.
Yeah.
And he actually enjoyed himself. As some eagles came down to fan him and make sure he was comfortable in all these temperatures and stuff.
Did not go to plan. I succeed even when I try not to. Okay, well, I guess...
And as they're leaving, you hear them telling the tale of how much fun they had with you.
Yay?
They're telling absolutely everyone they met that they spent time with you.
Great.
How great they are. They even touched you. See, look, this hand touched you.
Oh no, one of those fans. Right.
They'll probably never watch it together again.
But,
Ever.
there's about 5 of those fans.
How's my hair?
Still in one piece.
Okay.
But, well, they wouldn't want to offend you.
Fair enough.
They may have braided some of their hair into your hair. They wouldn't have taken any of your hair.
Right, okay. I'm gonna make a roll because I'm curious now. Oh, that's not too bad. I got a 16 to not do too badly at braiding their hair when they asked me to. So I didn't hopefully screw up anybody's hair.
Okay, so you managed to braid a couple of runes into their hair.
Wait, what?
You don't think they'll like to braid?
Runes.
Yeah, you need a power.
Keep braiding.
Well, hey, you were bored. You notice there were runes as they were walking up going, ooh.
I mean, yes.
So you subconsciously do ruin work.
Apparently.
Well, he's shown the bloody axe being to try.
And I can apparently put runes in people's hair. Like, this is scary stuff. Okay. This is concerning, greatly.
At least it wasn't the rune for fire.
Could have been worse. Could have been the rune for death or something, or pestilence, or, you know.
It was probably like flowers and sunshines and rainbows.
Well, most of the runes you're still learning are the basics, such as element runes. So you can pretty much when you learn an element, you can manipulate that element with the rune. Such as the rune for iron, the rune for stone, the rune for ash, the rune for birch, the rune for sandstone, the rune for granite. The more specific the rune, the more powerful the rune is.
Okay.
The less specific the rune is, rune for air. I can't draw it on the air. The rune for water. I can't draw it in the water. The rune for fire. I'm not trying that one. The rune for earth.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah. Just draw the rune for fire on paper. Sure, Val, copy this in the air. Okay. Or on yourself. Boom!
I think you did it backwards.
Where's Cheval? Should be falling down right about.
That's where you put up the thing. I prepared explosive runes this morning.
And he can't defend himself.
Like, here, read this. Really? Next morning, here, read this.
You vouch, right?
He hands it to someone else.
I
They open it up. Oh, okay, thanks, I'll take that.
What?
Well, here's your one.
That's not the worst. The worst one is, why did that one work? It's like,
Why?
just open it later, go to the bathroom.
It's my brain.
Flood comes from the bathroom. Oh! Put the tick the wrong way. I did flood instead of fire. Yep, got it.
Yeah, with
Me
my
and
brain
I saw on
went
that
no.
Facebook group a couple of days
My
ago,
brain
it was
said I
like,
did not pay
what would be-
$20 at Woolworths.
like Wizard or Warlock studying, and then he's like getting all frustrated, and he hands it off to his partner, and he's like, just look at this, I'm like, I can't work it out, it's not working. It's like, oh, this is all semantic here, and it's like, of course, it's always like this.
What have I caused?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they just were
Not
handing you, they prepared explosive runes this morning.
What?
Why?
The real question is, why not?
No, the real question is why?
What are you putting explosive runes on?
Haven't quite decided yet.
Handing
Possibly.
him a morning letter. Yeah, read this.
Didn't you learn the last time about this?
No.
That I usually live through explosions.
Yeah, but imagine if I could like put a fire rune on
No.
you. You'd have like permanent immolation. It'd be great. You just couldn't sleep in buildings.
Because you're sleeping planning buildings.
Yes, exactly.
What did
Well,
the
that-
building go down? Well, Chevelle showed up.
Well, that's one way to become immune to fire.
You want a fire?
You are the fire.
Okay, so, yes, you have this brilliant performance. You see that your good friend spends the rest of the night entertaining a bunch of young girls.
Is that wrong?
So much so that the rest of you decide, no.
Nope.
Drinking
Considering
body
I'm a
farm.
young girl and I'm underage.
Well, you're not a young girl. You're middle, you teenage angst dwarf in a young girl's body. Who can't angst, can't swear, and can't drink.
Yeah, I guess I can say I'm a female elf with the soul of a dwarf.
Yes.
So yes, technically.
No, Zal would have noped out of there long before we started.
You're a
And they started braiding each other's head.
You're a dirty dwarf.
And that's where you see one of them walk off with what looks to be rune shaped in their hair.
I just sort of shake my head and just go, well.
As long as it doesn't have anything like
He's practicing. She's practicing.
Yep.
Hard to tell.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Shim, my brother, my pseudo family. I don't know what to call you anymore. This is hard.
Okay, so.
I mean, like, you might have actually started off as either, like, my actual brother. You got turned into a dwarf, then got turned into a hill dwarf, and now you're an elf.
Yeah, so I might even not know what the hell happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to find a fortune teller.
Need to find my mother
So do I not have explosive runes?
and make her tell us what happened.
Well, did you open his letter in the morning?
We'll wait till you get dominate undead and we'll find out.
I mean,
There's
sure.
a letter beside you when you wake up.
There's a letter. I read it.
Things that make you go boom.
So what does the letter say?
Oh, the
Goes
letter
10,
basically
9.
says
8.
oh, what's it? I forgot now.
It's a very flowery elven script.
Yeah, it basically says. So the
Good
other day
morning,
you mentioned
sunshine.
mistakes. Out of all the mistakes, which one are you specifically talking about?
And as you open it up, butterflies come out of the page.
Also, I obviously know who wrote this.
So, P.S. Don't touch the red one.
So he is going to touch it.
I put in reply. Drinking the potion. Oh. But not your biggest one. Which was exploding the forge.
Fair enough. Shots fired.
Wouldn't that be more shots hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know how to hit.
Them's
So,
magic
let's
missiles
see.
right there.
So let's see, mistakes you've made, throwing a stone in the water.
Yep. That you destroyed the world with that one.
I hate myself.
Natural 20.
What was this for?
I've just created an epic ballad about your, response. How I'm taking this very badly by putting it all into song going, ah!
Oh, cool! The new Taylor Swift album. Yeah.
And you do have another 3 days before another 2 days before the first night of the full moon. So he spends the entire day preparing this ballad of how.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, while he teenage angst throughout the day, I'm gonna actually ask the town folk what's been happening.
They say that last month was terrible.
I forgot to mention to you this would have been yesterday. I was going to ask you if you could ask them the Lupins who are in the city what they've heard of their kin and stuff.
Yeah, well, that's what I'll do today while you teenage
Yeah.
angst.
That's fine.
Yeah, while you're
I
angsting,
get
we're going furballing. Woo!
Give me a persuasion check to see how well you can persuade people to talk.
That's alright.
Some good persuasion.
What is my persuasion-y bonus? My persuasion.
This will probably be a ballad about like past lives, mistakes, and I don't know. Probably
15.
Okay, yes, you're able to get people very talkative, considering that they have heard that you're one of the guardians of the famous Shoba. And the amazing performance that she did the night before. They're looking forward to tonight's performance. They've been hearing she's been preparing something special.
Oh yeah, very special.
Okay, so yes, and they tell you about that last month was really bad. It's the first time that the Lupins and the Werewolves have had major skirmishes. There have been hundreds of them on both sides fighting.
What's the name of the woods?
Any
Wolfwood?
It is well, it's the woods of New Aberdeen. There are many woods in the region. It's the pine area of the pine forest.
So, was it unprovoked?
Well, they've been hostile for close to a century.
But not this bad.
Not this bad recently.
Anything recently happened? Like disaster or like
Well,
a forest burning down or anything like that?
One of the Lupin communities was, had wild animals come through the middle of the night, killing most of the young.
Well, like as in werewolves, or just
They blame the werewolves.
they blame the werewolves, right? So they started the skirmishes.
They believe the werewolves started it. So they
Yeah, but
retaliated.
they retaliated. Yeah.
Can we get we need to get a map to find out which. What else is around mineral wise or valuable in this area?
The biggest thing they have in this area is the wineries. The vineyards are the best of the region. They also have a lot of goats. Not as good as the dwarven goats, but the cheese here is better. They say
I was
superior.
about to say, if we set up a cheese shop here, we'd be in business. Because we've got wine, cheese, and my wine. As in WHIN.
Yeah, but then you also need to set up biscuits as well.
So this is basically Frenchdom of Galantra.
No wonder they like my singing.
And most of the stuff they have here is very similar to what you'd expect from a medieval France. Including a marker stone in the city centre showing where a portal once existed to another world.
Cool.
Interesting.
These guys were planet travelers to begin with.
That's cool.
And nearly all of the humans in the region are descendant of they'll probably actually be all Water Genasi.
Yeah. So the Lupin are water genasi, or they're
The
separate?
Lupin are actually descendants of dogs more than wolves.
Right.
An interbreeding of a humanoid form of dog.
Right. So do they have ears and tails?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, furries.
And fur.
Nice.
And they do have normal hands, but they also have longer claws than people do.
Yeah.
And don't have to wear shoes unless they want to. Most of them do because they like the feel of it.
Interesting.
And most of them wear clothes because they like the feel of it.
Interesting.
And other of them have those, long floppy hats. Some of them with berets.
Mm. Nice.
Why do I feel like they're like a bunch of beatniks now?
And yes, so what else would you like to ask them that day?
So, they believe the werewolves attacked, or they sent creatures to attack?
They believe werewolves attacked at the last full moon.
Right.
And they've been attacking the communities they believe the werewolves came from.
Right. So they believe the werewolves attacked a town that killed young Lupins, and they've retaliated.
Yep. And the werewolves are most vulnerable the further it is from the full moon.
Yeah, right. So,
Which means that they're killing people who aren't werewolves, because a werewolf is only a werewolf when they dies in the full moon.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's not skinwalkers.
Some of the werewolves are powerful enough to change at other times, but the early onset is full moon only.
Yeah, right. So they don't know whether they're killing werewolves to begin with? Where has this been taking place?
Through the forests to the north of where you are. They say you got to cross the lower river, so Loir river.
So we
Yeah,
need,
I was going to try and buy some discounted rations, but I'm too busy bitching.
Okay, so you want to give your performance check on your song? You get advantage on this one.
we need to get some silvered weapons. Unless I can knock them unconscious.
Yeah, none of those are good.
Would you like to use one of the rerolls? We have quite a few.
Sure.
Sure. Have a reroll.
Oh,
And it's the best of the two.
I forgot to add the
Oh God, no!
20.
One's a 20, one's a 19.
One's a 20 and one's a 19.
Yeah, so
Well,
that
well,
means it's a performance of 25.
Well,
Okay.
at least it wasn't two 20s.
So you that night, after much ado, you hear the most amazing performance of how Emdrak, became one of the most famous dwarves, mountain dwarves of all time, before he sacrificed himself, taking out his family's kill. And then how the hill dwarf Titus went on a quest to save his friend and managed to lose his life. And then how Shobar, the bard extraordinaire, the most elfest elf out there that there is. And all this is this 3-hour Disney epic song.
Oh God!
3-hour Disney musical.
You wrote an opera.
Wrote an opera.
Okay, Elsa.
No, that'd be Let It Go. Actually, that's probably what this song's exactly about.
Yeah, great.
I let everything go.
Great, I'm being typecast as all off.
Just putting it out there, there is probably now enough wildlife around we can start a zoo here. So if you're looking for a business opportunity,
If you're looking to people to talk to,
Yeah, I know, right?
And-
This would be a great opportunity.
it's
to
probably like a
pass.
werewolf
And
in a
basically,
freaking crowd.
the thing you noticed was the entire audience sang along with every word the first time he said it. It just got the entire place singing.
never released to the public. However, it was released to the public.
Apparently.
No, people were listening to you practice during the day.
Oh God, probably, yeah.
Stalkers.
Groupies.
And people who just came in from out of town also sang along without actually knowing the words.
I bet there's like a werewolf in the audience somewhere. Like, woo!
And all the werewolves, raise your hand!
Yeah.
In the far back. Yeah!
Oh.
So yes, you have the most amazing thing that you think that seems that's something they're going to talk about for years. And there was a bard from the school writing down the score as you went.
Oh, from the Bard's College in Galantry.
Yep.
Shit.
Oh, that is great.
Oh dear. Okay.
No, the thing is, there's plenty of witnesses.
There's plenty of holes in the story as well. No, my writing.
But that's the point.
But it was catchy.
True, it's about the story and the feeling and the angst and the, you know.
Especially the act.
Especially the angst. It's mostly angst, let's be honest.
Taylor Swift.
It's like 20% story, 80% angst.
Yeah. But it sure doesn't sound like that.
Yeah, especially
Probably
with the birds
even
chirping.
Zol like has to like stop himself and try to it's just too damn catchy. Damn you, sister.
Just like waking up in the middle of the night singing part of the tune, like, oh,
Oh,
God.
damn it! No, my axe speak will probably sing it for weeks. Actually, remember my dad probably too.
Your act people probably come
Yeah, I wonder if the
drop a
X-Beak
toy
has
off
the
you.
ability, like with the magpies and that copy sounds that it keeps on hearing.
I
Not
can
getting mimicry.
Yeah.
I can just imagine your act like drops off this toy, it's like a random plushie made of me or something. It's like, oh God.
Oh god, yeah. Fan mail.
And so when you get up the next morning after expending yourself with so much energy the night before, you find that there are a bucket, a big pile of flowers left at your doorstep.
Cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
What do I do with these?
Beautiful tulips.
Well, at least they're not getting up and walking around.
Wait, I have an idea. Axbeak!
Rexbeak shows up.
Eat!
Oh, what? You're going to try to kill it?
No, just feed him.
I think tulips are
Yeah, it looks at the
poisonous.
tulips, looks at you, and walks out again.
Oh. Well, I learned something new
Like
today.
my axe speak probably spent all night fetching those blue from everyone.
Probably. Well, I guess I then will make a roll. Oh, for the love of oh God, damn it!
A one?
Another 20.
Oh god.
You absolutely adore these flowers. You start putting these into your hair.
I went around the entire house, decorating the entire freaking house with
Tulips.
these flowers and tulips and everything. There's flowers fucking everywhere.
And
like,
you braided
just-
your hair too.
And my hair, and everyone else's hair if they'd let me.
And the bear's hair.
And the bear's hair. It is a walking flower thing.
Flower and ribbons and...
Like, all you see is its feet. The rest is all flowers and nose.
He's gone too far. I think he's finally broken.
Finally.
Finally! This happened like 6 months back, thank you very much.
Yeah, I can get rid of
What happened the first time you tried to swear?
Do you know how hard it is to angst when you can't swear?
You don't have to swear when you're angst.
He does.
You can't even drat.
Oh no.
What?
I don't think you can even know.
Can you say F you?
You can say sugar plums.
You mean frolic you?
Choir boys.
Okay, why don't you do a Tourette song?
Yes, because it'll just end up containing random things instead of actual swear words.
Yeah, but like sugar plum.
Yeah, like sugar plum dish costs, frolicking in the snow. All the random
So it sounds just like Mary Poppins.
Yeah, pretty much.
Spoonful of sugar.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That one.
I feel like I've just turned my bear into a parade.
You have. It's got streamers and flowers.
You just
Everything
need
you need for a parade.
You just need to put a banner on it.
No,
Yep.
that's him up on the pedestal, which is the side saddle.
On the bright side, I'm temporarily providing for bees. Kind of.
And yes, there are bees keep coming and going constantly. And you almost hear them saying thank you as they go past.
Might want to keep the windows open. This is going to be a while.
On the plus side, at least you're
Plus,
making
they're
the
probably
population
magic
happy,
flowers.
And
Yeah.
magic bees.
And magic bees.
which make magic honey.
you can follow them back to their nest if you want. I'm not.
You hear the little voice of, "We have you, Sherlock," as they play past.
Oh, behave.
If I was allowed to twitch, I would, but I'm not.
Every time you think of twitching, you smile beautifully.
Probably curtsy.
Thank you, Beats.
Alright. So as soon as he gets into adulthood, it's going to be the reverse.
No, it's not really
Every
that.
word's going to be a swear word of some sort.
No, yeah, imagine that. So it'll be like all flowery, and then once I hit adulthood, it's like pure punk rock. You know,
I have grown up. I deserve this.
No, punk metal,
every
death metal,
fourth
Death
word
punk
is
metal.
not a swear word.
and you need subtitles to understand what you're saying.
So you hit the. You know that this night is the night that the werewolves will start coming out.
Right.
After that amazing performance that everyone keeps talking about. People sing the tune every now and then from various
What
songs
we
that he sang during
need
his
is a ranger.
Hello, me. Doop 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 doop.
Okay, I'm guessing we're heading out then, or are we waiting for these?
Well, I don't know. I asked the townsfolk, is anyone going out to raid tonight, or are they hunkering down?
Well, some of them are getting. They're just getting a shipment of silver weapons from one of the other cities.
Yeah. I don't really want to kill them. I want to find out why. Yeah, I know.
Okay, do they actually have any silver shackles?
They go. They managed to get some shackles in that were silver. Cool. Give me a investigation roll.
Alright.
Okay, that is 15.
15. Okay, investigating the shackles, you find there are a couple of discrepancies in there.
Oh yeah, it's not silver.
It seems to be the equivalent of silver shackles trademark.
No. Oh dear, these guys got it. What about the rest of the weapons?
How strong do you need to break out of the damn things?
Oh, they look like they'll hold a normal person. Probably not a barbarian, but they hold a normal person.
Where did they get them from again?
From the silver place.
Well, they ordered them from a contact they had in Galantry City.
So the weapons
Just
the
sent
same?
them shonky
So
gear.
give me an investigate check.
And again, 15.
Looking at them, they seem to have come from the same company. So, the silversmith trademark.
This doesn't bode well.
Yeah. You've just been...
The markings you see look like they come out of Moldavia. Which is where your uncle has his town.
But they do coffee.
Moldavia is a big principality. It has lots of savings.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's probably
They
my
are-
uncle's
They are
bloody
known.
wares.
They are known to have a silver mine there, which means by stamping things with that name, people think it comes from that location.
But it ain't silver.
It looks silverish.
Is there a way to tell properly?
Do you have anything that can identify silver?
We used to.
As in, oh yeah, you still probably could because you've still.
Or you've finally gone native.
I have stone cunning. I apparently also have 24 pieces of silverware.
Yeah. So you stole from the town.
It's got it's
Oh,
my,
that's right,
my
so once
clan
you-
markings
Yes,
apparently.
your clan markings. Yes, correct.
So if we need silver, I have some.
Your
And it-
ex-clan.
And it's inherited silver too.
Oh wow.
And in some cases, it was actually only inherited silver could actually kill certain types of werewolves.
Yeah, wasn't it the more higher up ones? The noble ones?
Okay, I hand out silver forks.
So what? You're telling me to get forked?
He's saying use the fork.
The fork is strong with you?
This is actual silver, so if we need to
Eat the werewolf.
eat the
Werewolf.
werewolf
Aha.
Eat
Yeah.
the werewolf.
violently,
Yeah,
use the
I'm not
silver
really
fork.
into bestiality. But I'll give it a go.
I can give you a knife as well if you need it. But that's all the silver I have.
I do have spoons.
So I can give you a full dinner set each if you really want.
Yeah, if you're handing it out, sure.
No, I'm not hanging out. This is so you can defend yourself against the werewolves.
Well, how do they expect
Just a spoon.
How do they expect me to cut his heart out there?
I don't know. Use the other end.
You know, I really wish I was a ranger again because I had a skill that literally meant I could use normal arrows to kill magic creatures.
Yeah, I know.
Shut down this stupid thing.
But now you need to call down your god to smite them.
That's okay. We've got a celestial warlock over here who's good at hunting things.
Yeah, but he's good at burning things.
Yep.
He's actually an undead hunter.
But they're not dead technically, are they?
No.
Exactly.
No, but the things that could have attacked, that could have started it, could have been undead. Undead beasties. That's why I was wondering if there's anything of value around here.
Lots of stuff of value around here.
I want to
Other
try
than
and get the
grapes and
story
wine.
from one of the werewolves. Though, do they go like crazy? Like, can you talk to them when they're werewolves?
Depends on who we get.
It does depend on how long they've been a werewolf for.
Right.
And if they were a natural born werewolf or inflicted.
Right.
Because you can be cursed and you can inherit it.
Mm-hmm.
Inherited werewolves are harder to kill than cursed werewolves.
That's because they still retain their human
Yeah.
intelligence.
You can actually have their intelligence enhanced.
So basically, think of us as the colonial marines and we're going against aliens.
And just about any person you come across can change.
Change.
Great.
Don't make me sing
Except
about
for
it.
the, what was it, Warforged?
I don't know, a warforged flying through would be an interesting thing.
Actually, what is my razor dagger silver or is it steel?
Have a look. What did you put it down as?
I don't think it actually ever had a metal type. That's why I'm asking, because that would be actually really useful for
It's a blood red moon.
Oh, we do have a red moon, so...
Just says finesse light throne. I don't think. Where is your?
Most likely probably be mithril or something like that. Since was a dwarven made. This is the one that you did pitch from the dwarven statue thing, isn't it? Yeah.
We'll make it mithril, just for the fun of it.
Mithril. Okay.
You have the one silver weapon.
I have one silver weapon.
And it's a fork.
Weapon plus one. Just says uncommon bonus. You have a bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. You know, choosing this item adds one hit dice to the dice of damage. Decorated star motifs, grip of night blue leather. Does not make any sound.
Oh, it's the blue metal, so it's not mithril. That dagger, because it's the one you got from the northern regions.
Yes,
So
It's cobalt.
it's blue metal.
blue metal.
It's not silver.
But it says it's night blue leather handle, not.
But it also has blue metal.
Oh.
You have no idea what that blue metal is. It's still magical.
Yeah, it's cobalt.
Okay. Yeah, T7 of the moving stones Prince of the Apocalypse. This item might be crafted from stone. Any cloth or leather elements. I started with finely polished rock.
It might not have any metal in it whatsoever.
Interesting.
It could be a dragon claw.
Well, literally, like half my items I own give off light. My dagger gives off light. The razor dagger gives off light. My unbreakable arrow gives off light.
And sound.
So now you know what it's like with them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Except for I've had them for a lot longer. Right, so I have no idea what this dagger is, whether it might be effective or not.
No idea.
Awesome.
And then as you get ready to head out, you got this wind is blowing gently in the breeze, making the ribbons and flowers wave on the bear. You see Shova sitting on astride side saddle, sitting there with the hair billowing perfectly. It's so picturesque.
The whole town waving goodbye.
People in town weeping at the thought of the risk that Shova is putting herself to for the betterment of the people.
I reckon you can just start singing.
Did they give us any of these pseudo potentially silver not silver weapons?
Well, they thought you'd have your own stuff. You're obviously magical people. Why would they want to, give you inferior products? Did you ask for the inferior products?
No.
Then
I
they
probably
didn't.
didn't. Probably because I know they're inferior products.
Especially considering your halfling you pointed out they probably won't work. They went, well, we can try our best. It's better than what we have.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think we actually have anything that can kill a werewolf.
Yeah, we
Technically,
do.
if I
We've got
smelted
rope.
all the
And you've got
silver
magic.
and the
Yeah.
helm, then I can make probably a short sword and that's it. Or a dagger.
I do have a couple of attack spells, but that's about it. Thorn Whip! I think it's a cantrip, actually. Yeah. Because I have a druid
And
spell
you've
as well.
got Mr. Eldritch Blast over here now.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Can't you also throw fire as well?
Mm-hmm.
You can, yes. Let me introduce you to my friend.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Thorn Whip is a
I still think Immolate's a wasted opportunity.
Resistant Sacred Flame. I also have Sacred Flame. Actually, does that do any damage? Yeah, it does.
Yeah, anybody not your religion takes damage.
Thorn Whip, which is a druid spell that I got through my nature.
Okay, so as long as you're using magical weapons, you won't have any problems against lightning groups.
Oh,
It's non-magical and not silver are the things that will do less damage.
right.
Well, actually, non-magical and silver will do no damage whatsoever to a lightning group.
So you can't bludgeon them.
You can't bludgeon a lightning group at all.
But you can tickle them.
See, for a cantrip, doing 1d6 piercing damage is not bad.
It's not bad at all.
If the creature is larger or smaller than you, it pulls you. I don't know if I like the whole it pulls you pulls them 10 feet closer. I'm not so sure about that.
Or just be careful what you hit.
Get over here!
Actually, the spell's damage increases to 1d6 when you reach 5th level. So technically it's on 5th level.
No.
Or is that 5th?
I don't think we are we yet?
You are
No.
5th level.
Oh, we just haven't done the downtime to
No, you've technically got the downtime done.
Yeah, but
so
isn't
you have
it
the
based off
stuff.
what class you're casting it from? So you'll be only 4th.
It doesn't just. It just says when
I
you
think
reach
she's
5th level.
multi-classing properly for that.
multi-class.
Multi-classing has different groups.
Yeah, well, I just can remember from the old one, it's basically based off what class you were casting it from.
And because I've picked up this druid cantrip because of my nature. What's it thingy?
Multi-classing, 163.
What is it called?
Deity.
Yeah.
Actually,
Spellcasting. You prepare your spells for each class separately. But you share the spell casting pool, the slots. So as a 5th level caster, you have 4 first level slots, 3 second level slots, and 2 third level slots.
So this being a cantrip would now count as a 1d6 because I'm a 5th level character. Is that my understanding of it at least? Because that's literally copied word for word of the book for Thornwhip. Put it printed here. Where is Thornwhip? Cantrip, 1 action.
Let me just check this.
So, would a Wand of Magic Missiles class as a range weapon?
Possibly. Well, no, it casts as a wand.
Ah.
So, all it says here is the spell's damage increases by 1d6 when you reach 5th level, so it does 2d6 damage. 11th level is 3d6, and 17th level is 4d6.
I believe it's based on your. So you have your clerical spells cast at a 3rd level caster, and your wizard spells cast as a 1st level caster.
So it's off the casting level.
Yeah, so off 4th level caster for clerics. So it's off class level, not character level. But you have the slots of a class. So of combined.
Okay. Because I'm confused, because it's a cantrip, so does that work differently, or...?
Cantrip is treated as your... Because you have 2 lots of cantrips. You have your clerical cantrips and your wizard cantrips. Your clerical cantrips cast at 4th level, your wizard's cantrips cast at 1st level.
So because
So your clerics would be to 2nd level, and your wizard's not.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter because I got that through the domain feature.
If you got it through the domain feature, then it should be heightened to 2nd level. It's the unfortunate thing of multi-classing, but
Well,
it means you have more spells.
Yeah, no, I know. I just I was just trying to, because the actual description of it doesn't say spell. It just says the spell's damage increase when you reach 5th level, which just is very badly worded, I guess. If they mean spell level, not character level. Because I just don't want to do the wrong thing. So.
Because
What?
Your butt.
Yeah. Why are you kicking it?
Cause.
Why?
Cause.
Why?
Cause. Why you could podcast it?
Because it could be shiny.
Nope. 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 No.
So technically, you can cast spells in the higher level slot, but you don't know spells of a higher level. So say you've got Magic Missile, for instance, and
yep.
you've got the 3rd level slots, you can cast it as a 3rd level spell. You just can't cast it as a 3rd level spell from a wizard.
Okay, so because I'm not a 5th level caster in
And because just say
anything.
cantrips will just make the ruling that cantrips are heightened to level. the spellcasting.
Spellcasting, which would be you said 2 and none.
So it's 5 at the moment, so that means that you'll be casting it as a third level.
Third level.
That just simplifies things.
Yep. No. So like yeah, I just wanted to know whether I could double it yet or not, which I can't. So that's fine. Soon.
Soon.
Wait.
So, you've got yourself ready. You taking many people with you?
We are?
Are you taking many people with you?
Well, we need somebody who's familiar with the area.
Because the Lupins were getting ready to head off with their silver die.
We
I
taking them with
I
us,
thought we were
or-
going with them.
Yeah, I thought we were going with them as well.
And then they do their war song with how they singing about how Shobar is going to show them the way.
You create a cult.
Great.
You create a cult.
This is not good. Okay.
And you sort of notice that when they leave town, they go to cross the river to the forest. That it just happens to have some of the ice just gets caught up and forms an ice bridge right over the river just as you reach the river.
I knew I should have pinched some of your hair and made up dolls. And sold it off.
My polar bear won't mind, I assume.
He's quite happy. The entire group manages to cross this.
Until the fire genasi fronts up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can go last.
Yeah. And the ice
And
breaks.
as you make it off, the ice just collapses behind you, and you make it across.
That's fine. I was expecting
And the river's running again. So you find yourself in the forest near the Tower of Melbois, looking for trouble. And I shall give someone a survival roll. Who would like to do a survival roll?
Me?
I don't know what it's all. See who wins.
Cool.
Oh, that's alright.
No, I'm not good at survival.
It's only 9. Not good. I was going, well, I can make that a 1 and reroll that. Actually, no, I'll use one of the rerolls.
Okay, you use it for reroll.
Survival, did you say?
Yep, survival.
You were good at it.
Yeah, I'm still good at it. 18, 19, 20, 21.
Show off. I only got 16.
Okay, so the halfling.
Hey, I was a ranger.
The halfling gets down, examines the ground, looks around, takes scratches, looks around the moor, and says, "I think that this way." You just go, yeah, that way. Without even having to have a close look at it, you just.
That's funny.
It's because of the smell of wet wolf.
And you've seen the halfling do this whole thing in the ground. Yep, I'm sure it's this way.
And I've probably just been sitting on top of my axe, going,
Yeah.
buddy.
You do your dirt ritual.
You do you.
You do your ritual in the dirt.
And your giant weasel is happy and raring to go. Or ferret, I should say.
Sable!
So is he bright? What colour is he?
No, she's Sable.
Sable? Sable colour?
Yep, Sable by colour, Sable by name.
I'll note that down. With Sable.
Yeah, I was thinking if you were still afraid of rats and that have an albino one, but yeah.
An albino rat.
No. Ferret.
Maybe she was born that May. Maybe it's Sabling.
Is that one of your new songs you're making up?
Oh god.
Sabling. The ferret. Weasel. Thing.
The
So
thing
you
you
start
think,
singing about Sabeline as you go.
apparently.
Like Dory Parton and Jolene.
Yeah. Coming to a town near you.
Sable, the cleaning ferret.
So yes, you have a sing-along as you go through the forest looking for werewolves.
That's not going to attract anything, not at all.
I'm going to be quiet and stealthy.
And the further you go, the bigger the progression gets as all the woodland animals join you.
Oh god.
Exactly.
Oh god.
Maybe we'll have the werewolves run up and howling along as well.
There are a couple of wolves amongst them.
Werewolves or just
Oh, shit,
wolves?
sorry, you alright?
Yeah.
They're not humanoid. They're wolves.
Interesting.
They got various forms of wolves.
Yeah, as long as they don't have glowing red eyes.
And they're all, howling along to the music.
Oh god.
That's very much not going to attract things.
Nah. Be
Nah,
fine,
not at
right?
all.
Be fine.
and then you set up for the night, expecting to be attacked.
Great.
Now you attracted nearly everything in the region to where you are.
Trade, that defeats the purpose of setting traps.
Does it?
Yeah, because they're going to set them off.
All the animals.
Yeah. On the plus side, we'll know when they're coming because all the animals will spook as well. So we've got an early warning system.
There are two types of actions. There's the werewolf that was once a human and the werewolf that was once an animal. Both types are possible.
Oh, great! So we can have some humans pop up.
Shit. Oh no, they normally go hybrid mood on the full moon.
I thought most of them went hybrid.
So what I'm saying, you can have a wolf that can turn into a half human.
Yeah.
And a human that can turn into a half wolf.
Great.
Awkward.
And it's normally the and then you get the natural borns that can actually turn fully the other way. It's normally the accursed who can't actually change. Okay, so
Oh, great.
I might let you spend between now and next session figuring out how you're going to defend everyone.
Oh, yay!
And plus you'll have all your new abilities sorted out for next session.
Definitely.
Yay.
Yes, and your girlfriend Stalker might be fronting up.
Or girlfriend stalker.
The wolf over there.
I
With
haven't-
that, braiding of a rune in the fur.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yes. And what aftershave you were you wearing? Wet dog.
They did find in the news that it was actually said in this country.
What have we got Nelson's into again? Again?
Or just in time for Camdu to come in to save the day.
Yeah, pretty much. Candy's probably been like in these forests just like hunting werewolves for like
Great. Why have I
7
got
months.
an image of Rambo?
Or helping them.
Oh god.
Because it destabilizes the country, the more the werewolves get.
Great.
And then next episode we realise which mistake will Shavar get. You are just...
Oh, I hear barking.
I'm just adding it to my list of mistakes right now. I've stopped calling them mistakes and started calling them stories.
So hang on, which tower were we near? The Tower of...
Melon Voice. Malinbois. Okay, so I'm now putting it onto end credits.
Yeah.